Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, people. This one is gonna be a bit lit, I would say. Cause you don't know, people hit the like button as soon as you enter the chat. Eagle Republic, Cataract. Big up yourself. We have a few things we want to touch up. 876 stream, and we want to touch on the coach and the squad and what's going on. So we're gonna get into it, people. We're gonna get into the content, and we're gonna dice it up a bit and nice it up a bit. One love, the chip chop, brother. Bless up yourself, my boss. Anyway, you're there in the world. You don't know. Ever bless all them people. Big up on yourself, people. 876 stream. I'm gonna because this is just kind of off. I was watching Jay Seguna's channel. Jay Seguna, big up yourself. That was a real good interview, my boss. That was solid. That was a solid interview. Very professional. Um, Still don't think you press him as much. Did you press Rashid as much on certain things? But I understand. As you said, it's gonna be a prolonged discussion. It's not a one-time thing. So we're not gonna have discussion. We're not gonna have discussion right through. So I understand that. No, people. Here is my problem. Here is my problem with this whole thing. And people are like, Jesus Christ, when has JT has never had a problem? Never. All right. Some watermelon and water, people. Watermelon and water we are drinking. So no, don't come with the rum thing today. But JT, a rum talk. No, watermelon and water we are drinking. All right. Keep it healthy this afternoon. So 876 stream. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. 876 stream. All right. My thing with 876 stream and the whole strategy is I'm sure they're a good marketing company. I'm sure they have their stuff figured out. But I also know they don't have the stuff figured out. Based on certain questions, when you ask, I asked a question over Jason Goon. I said, what are the data? What are the analytics that 876 stream is using for guidance when they promote? Like, my haters are gonna be like, yo, there's someone negative, some as me saying, big up yourself, Richie Piccolo. People, I was homeless for a while, but I got an apartment in the heads of my haters. I'm living there rent free. So if you are homeless and you need somewhere to live, you probably should check out some of your haters. They have some apartments there. It's very spacious as well. You might trip over a few neurons and stuff, but you're just living there head rent free. Everything in there, couch, washing machine, everything in them head. You just go on in there, just go live, and they just think about you and they just hate. You see me? They can't just cut ties and move forward. So we're used to that. We're used to that because that's also a marketing strategy for me. Part of my strategy, people, they say if you look at, I don't know, when you're going to do YouTube, you should do a little research. They say one of the best people to have on YouTube is the people who hate you, but they watch you and they comment and under different names and stuff, because those people can't really have a conversation on the in front of you. So people, what I'm saying with 876 stream, if the JFF is paying a company millions of dollars, Jamaican dollars, to do a marketing campaign or carry out a job, I don't think that company should I don't think that company should be on YouTube asking for ideas, because you're paid for your expertise. You're paid for your expertise. I don't see Rock Nation and those companies asking what they should do better. They should have that sorted out. I keep going back. I was in the marketing group, and so Simon, big up yourself, Simon Preston. As you know, Simon Preston is somebody that I rooted for to get in the JFF, and I've seen some level of professionalism since Simon got there. But me and Simon them still are gonna disagree. However, right now, me and Simon don't disagree on anything. But Simon, I had to leave the marketing group because I think that my ideas surpasses the ideas of individuals in the group. I don't think we're on the same level when it comes on to ideas. When it comes on to ideas, I'm confident in how I do things and how I see people do things on a higher level. Today, today, people, today it was a I would say no groundbreaking day for me as we signed the first player in our sports management group, which is called TSM Sports Group. And people, we're gonna be doing some unique things. Went over to Sweden today. Had a discussion with the head of sales and marketing for Microsoft in Scandinavia. He's a black man like me and you. Never know that, and it's somebody who watched my channel and introduced us. I went over there today and we had some conversation about how I want, because sports management and sports marketing, it's not there, it's nothing new there. But what I wanted to bring to it is where AI technology, in my company, TSM Sports, is where technology meets sports. So basically, um, AI technology or algorithms calculate what teams require specific players based on their skills and the weakness and market price, where you're going to get the best value. Once you put in your team and your once you put in your team and your record last season, the AI system is supposed to spit out some answers for you and give you a list of players. However, I've run into some challenges, but it's been perfect. Last year, I did a course in AWS solution architect, if you guys know about cloud computing, but you need a higher level. And I tried to learn a bit about machine learning and how it works. But talking to this guy today, I was explaining to him today that I need access to specific data set where the machine learning can take place to train on certain data, know how to update itself, know which player is a free agent when a player jumps on the market. So basically, it's like a dating site for football where you match people based on interest or based on demands and what they require. So that's what I'm trying to do with the TSM Sports Group. Big up to Kyle Jorgen in Sweden. He just got on board. He's our sales manager and he's doing an amazing job. And we signed our first player today. So we're looking forward to getting him into England or one of those places this summer. But that's something else we're doing outside of what we're doing on YouTube, people. Because as I said, my YouTube channel is a fan channel. This is why I allow the language sometimes and I allow the show to go in different direction, because my channel is not it's not like a sports ESPN or Sky Sports where I just come and sit down in a suit and give you the news. And I don't have time for that. I'm a creator. I'm a creative. I'm on the move. When I'm even at my 9 to 5 job, because people, my job is a 9 to 5 job and it motivates the living crap out of me because I don't really enjoy my job. And I can't see myself doing that job next year. So that motivates the hell out of me to develop something that I think can be groundbreaking in the space. No, so Microsoft is a company where I'm like, yes, Microsoft is on the cutting edge when it comes on to AI. That's where the big war is being fought right now between Microsoft and Google and OpenAI, Elon Musk, all those guys. So we're keeping tabs on that, and we want to be in the next wave, because they say when you learn about a lot of things, people on the internet, a lot of people already got rich. When we hear about things, a lot of people got rich. No, so people, yeah, let's get back to just a little gist of what we're trying to do, and I'm gonna bring on the player. We're gonna bring on the player. He has 2 games left in his season. This Saturday, I will be going there to record his game. because Chelsea has developed as well an AI scouting system where players, you put players in there and it gives you the professional numbers for a player. Like it's amazing, people, and I'm finding out how can I tie these things into what I'm trying to do. So this Saturday should be a big game for this young man. Really good player. I will bring him on here and we talk to him, and you guys will get to know him a little bit. But that's for another day. So yeah, man, say 876 stream. What I'm saying, 876 stream. You guys might be really good at what you do, but it's not a good look, to be honest, that you guys are actually on YouTube asking for ideas. And I know that we should promote the game, but think about these people. If let's say the YouTube space brought in and the fan clubs and the other clubs brought in 5,000 people in the stadium. Uh, Presser, Misugi, I call. I'm gonna ring you back, Presser, I'm gonna ring you back. Let me just get to this point and I ring you back, Presser. Big up yourself. Let's say all those people, the fan clubs, everybody bring in 3,000, Ryan them, make their push, everybody military them, and they get 3,000 people in the stadium. And there is approximately 6,000 people in the stadium. And I go and I crunch the numbers and I realize that the average attendance for the game has been around 3,000. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. And no, the game versus Damrep, the game has 7,000 people. Then 876 stream would have only brought in another 1,000 people, because all those 3,000 people would have came from the fan clubs and all the community clubs and all those other avenues. So this is why I said after this game, the first game, I want to crunch the numbers. I want to see if 876 stream is going to drive sales and drive up attendance. The JPL finals, I understand where they're saying 876 stream gets all the credit for that. I don't give 876 all the credit for that. I think that Mount Pleasant in Jamaica has one of the largest fan bases. And if you look at Mount Pleasant has been in the semis and the finals the past 2 years. Hence, the attendance rate has increased. If you look at funding going into Mount Pleasant, it seems like the owner is hell-bent on creating a really good product in Jamaica. We have to keep that into consideration. No, can 876 stream translate that? That's why I'm saying I want to wait and see. No, in the marketing group, it was there. I asked about the QR code. Are we doing QR codes? And it was explained to me that they are doing the QR codes, and that's good. That tells me that's something that they're on. But then I asked Conrad, I was like, Conrad, what kind of data analysis, like what kind of data are you guys using? And Conrad asked me, what data? Bro, marketing companies are built on data. It's your data sets. That's what you analyze to know where you're going to point your resources when you're spending. So what if it and Jay Saguna asked the question over Jay Saguna, and Rashid was saying, yeah, we have friends in America who are photographers, and we have people here and there, and they are also telling us, no, I don't think you guys are understanding. I don't think you guys are understanding the question that I'm asking 876 stream. What are the data? What data analytics they're using to drive the campaign? Where are the people in Jamaica with the money? Who are your target audience? Who is doing the bulk of the spending? What's the demographic of people who have been in the stadium? What's the statistics on past ticket sales? What avenue did people purchase their tickets through? All that data, they would have to be in front of me if I'm running a campaign for the Jamaica Football Federation. And again, the branding, when it comes on to the slogan, something, what is it? Jamaica, land we love. Oh my God. Come on, guys. 876. That sounds like Like you just slap on something and say Jamaica land we love. All the slogans I've heard on YouTube is actually more effective and more and hits harder. Jamaica land we love, it doesn't appeal to a young audience. It doesn't. You have to understand trends. You have to understand where where social media is going and pop culture. You have to understand that. Another thing, 876 stream, the website is not really the website is not up and running. Their YouTube page is not effective. I'm looking at the numbers on Instagram because people, I'm a numbers person. So when people come here and argue with me, those are people who don't really read and look up and nothing. So them just come to argue with JT because them don't like JT. And that's fine. That's fine. I will live in your head rent free. Thanks for the new apartment. I enjoy that. You see me I say? So when me I say is me I look on the numbers and I'm looking at the numbers on the JFF page. And I even said that the JFF page, Instagram page is their most effective marketing tool. It's what drives the most traffic. Yeah, I believe that the Ryan one is better. Believe no man, because the believe no man, it like it slides off the tongue. Like it's something that a youth can sip on the corner. So I'm wondering, like, when 876 stream came up with the slogans, was it was there people who are plugged in to what's happening and say, what about these people? What about this demographic? It's gonna appeal to, yes, diaspora and Jamaica land we love, but how many people from the diaspora are going to be in the game? How many people from the diaspora is going to be in the game? No, when we talk about the when we talk about even like the QR codes, for me, QR codes, if I'm going to place QR codes, no disrespect, me now go down a Tivoli yard and go post up some QR codes, panelite posts. I'm going to look at the data, and I'm not just going to look at sports data. I'm going to also look at government data to look at where people are of the highest income earners, what part of the island they are located. So people, this is why I cannot be in the group, the marketing group, because 876 stream would have to pay me because I'm making their company better. They cannot use our love for Jamaica to do their marketing. People, this is why people always have problems with JT. Because you see, like you will see people say, yo, somebody just get shot and everybody run off. Me now start run. Cause me might run in a gunshot. I need to know where's the shot being fired? Like where are we going? What am I running? Me might run down the other way where the man them a shoot at them, man. I always want to say, okay, let me analyze this. Let me take my time and dive into this and see how things work. Because I might not be making millions of dollars. As I said, I'm a 95 worker who lives on a budget. But one thing I know, I'm a CEO still. I'm still a CEO. And I still think that my mindset is like people like Jeff Bezos them and Elon Musk them. I just too many get the money yet. It's just a matter of time. And we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I don't have a car right now, I have a bicycle. But it's okay. Like that's part of my drive. You're not gonna see JT run a back road and selling back end for drive a beast. You're not gonna see that, brother. I'm rather go and pedal my bicycle with my daughter on the back and listen to music. Make good like that. Me accept where I am in life. And that's why a lot of people go out there and them go do all manner of evil just because of money. People, accept where you are in your life, but don't make that acceptance keep you still. Keep growing. Keep growing. Try to be better and try to develop yourself and come up with brilliant ideas. And maybe because I think when I listen to Conrad on Ryan's channel, because I watch them, bro, and Ryan wanted to press Conrad a little bit, but my sister Ryan, I say, all right, let me just wait and see how it go work out. Me understand that. My sister Ryan, I say, let me wait and see how this go work out. But some of the things that with Conrad did, I say, my sister Ryan did want actually hit him harder with some other things. But my sister Ryan probably I say, let me just give him sometimes. But Conrad, Rashid, all you guys, I don't like how much pressure is on the YouTubers and social media and the people who are building up their platform. Because you see, if anybody on YouTube contacted 876stream to help them build their platform and promoted them, you need to have a budget. You need to have a money. So I think YouTubers should also value themselves. 876stream is the one getting millions to promote. They cannot then hand over the job for YouTubers to do their homework. That's why I'm not gonna be involved in that. Una can call me cheap, una can call me sellout. If they want some of my ideas, 876stream can talk to me about how we're gonna go forward in a monetary manner. Then I could maybe turn around and use some of that income and buy back some ticket for some people if going at the stadium. But they won't be getting freebies around here. They won't be getting no freebies from Jay Taylor. That's not happening. They can't pay for this brain power. They can't pay for this brain power. I don't like it, bro. That's why I say I need to see how much people in at the stadium and people. I'm gonna come back to you guys and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. You see me? I'm gonna when Max City say, that is right. Lazy man is smarter, smartest worker. Don't let them use your JTR Ryan. No, me spot that. I didn't like it. Like the campaign should be about getting people in the stadium, not campaigning for YouTubers to get people in the stadium. Yeah, is 876 asking anyone for help? Ricardo Badger, you're not watching YouTube, bro. You're not. Go and watch Ryan show the other night. It's there. You see me? You see me? It's there. They're paid to do a job. I don't know. Can somebody in the comment tell us what's the budget? You know, always I say, how much JFF get? How much is 876stream getting? And I bet you this, because this 876stream deal to me, and people, this is why I can't team, and this is why I'm not do interview. Cause guess why? If me go start interview people, I'm not gonna be able to come out and speak like this. I'm not gonna be able to speak like this. Me and certain people now link right now, but to be honest, 876stream should have took on Shavan and they should have took on Chemo from Drink Studio in the promotion. They should have took on those two individuals in the promotion because those guys have been following Jamaica football. Those guys have been in the stadium. They know what's happening. You need to, and as 876, you never done a game for the Jamaica football team. So you guys should have bring some of those guys in to get some of those ideas. These are new people coming into Jamaican football. No, JPL people is not. JPL is not national football in Jamaica. Manning Cup, promoting a Manning Cup game is not promoting people to get into the national stadium. The national team comes with a different psychology. The national team is made up of players from all around the world and the diaspora. A lot of Jamaicans don't feel like they have skin in the game right now because there's not a lot of local players in the team. I don't want a lot of local players in the team because they're not good enough right now. But promoting this game, the idea. I would have loved to. I would have loved to see the plans. And the big thing that was a trigger for me, people, is when I keep asking, what data analytics is 876stream using to drive their campaign? Bro, you know that, brother. All if you are run election in Jamaica, if you are PNP or labor right, the PNP them know say you sit down there, so be a labor right. Don't think we are going to waste resource down there. So down there, so we have some swing voters. Make we see if we can target some swing voters. You see, that community, in the last couple of years, they have voted for both parties. So this is a party, if we target them properly and our messaging is right, we will get these people over on my side. I haven't heard these things from 876 yet. And I know they're saying, guys, we're going to give them time and we're going to give them time. People, you see, when it comes on to Jamaican football, we are hold everybody to the same standard. The same standard where we hold the JFF, the same standard where we hold the coach, where we hold the team. We have to get everybody on the same level. We can't just come and just um asleep on the job. People, I don't even, bro, right now, even though I'm not following 876 stream on Instagram, and you know why I haven't been following them? They haven't popped up in my feed. And that tells me that they're not that aggressive on Instagram. They're not very savvy. They're not very savvy because 876 stream, if you understand how cookies work, people, you know one thing named cookies when you go in on YouTube and you go up on a page and it says, do you accept this cookie? They have a thing, cookies is called a sticky, like a sticky cookie. Like what it does is once you visit a website or something, them stick on to you and them know say, okay, Max City, him like Nike or shoes. These are some of the things that he like, and them start track you up on the internet, and then some of these companies inside of even that cookies agreement, you give up your right to sell your data to other companies without even knowing. So 876 stream should have popped up in my Instagram feed already as a person who talk about Jamaica football constantly. So me have to question their reach. Me have to question the reach and the pulling power. That's why I say people after the game, me go come back to it. I'm want the stadium full. Because if the stadium full, it's another thing that's fixed and it's done. People, if them get out the people in the stadium, you won't hear me talk about this again. If them get out the people in the stadium, and I'm gonna come out and tell you that 876 is doing a great job. But I need to crunch the numbers. I need to see after all the fan clubs and the community clubs give away their tickets and get their amount of people. I will try to find out the number of tickets that each organization has bought so we can count how much people they brought into the stadium and then calculate and that and divide also the average number of people who has been watching games in Jamaica, and then we see if the 876 stream deal has come in and basically added to that. That's what we want to see, and we hope they get it right. But I'm telling you, 876 stream, it doesn't look good, brother. It doesn't look good that you guys are more campaigning for YouTubers to help you guys get people in the stadium when you guys are the ones being paid to get people in the stadium. I would understand if you guys were paying you. I think you guys should pay the YouTubers to help you to promote because you're getting paid. And to be honest, Dennis Chung, I don't think you did any research on 876 stream. I don't think I don't know who did the interview process. This 876 deal, it's coming off to me a little bit like affiliation. Like somebody knows somebody and we say, make we give it to them money. Make we give it to them money. It starts sounding it starts, no, it's not that oh yeah, everybody wants money, and it's not that I want money. I value myself. I value myself and my time. You see me I say? Yeah, I value myself and my time, Alexander. So you can say what you want to say, but I love to get you for work for free. Just start clean up some house and them thing there. You love work, though. You love work, but I love to put you to work. What do I offer? I offer all the things you don't offer. You probably work for 876 Alexander. I offer all the things that you don't offer. And for me to tell you what I offer, you probably will have to pay me. So that's what I say, bro. I value myself and my time when I sit in front of a computer. But like them get paid for that. And I think the approach that they're taking is a little bit, it's turning, it's a turn off, bro. It's this people. That's why we are talking to the YouTubers, them to do this. And no, guys, 876 stream, what you should have said is, and this is how we'd fall in line, based on the data and based on our research and on the market and games, we realize that a lot of the traffic is coming from here. The YouTubers are doing this, that, and then we add you guys to it. Yeah, the phone line is open. Oh, crap. I don't even have the phone number up anymore. Damn. I don't even have the phone number up anymore, people. Yeah, man. You can call in now. You can call in now. Have to challenge you on that. All right. Let me let me hear with Presser talk, but while me post the number, because me know say a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this. Go ahead, Presser.
JT, big up yourself for the evening.
Big up yourself, my boss.
JT, you know, say me not gonna say I always disagree because some things I agree, but you know, it doesn't come down to whether I agree with you or whether we disagree
Yeah.
because all of us have difference in opinions, and you know them
Mm,
where they and but JT, me have to go. Me can't agree with that one at JT to the extent where I go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And before me get into it, you sure? I know where you say I drink over there now?
Oh,
You
this
sure I
is
know melon rum I
no
drink?
man. Water, and watermelon. At,
JT, let's be honest, right?
mhm.
Jamaica land we love. Jamaica the country. It has never been a data-driven country. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, but marketing has always been a
Hold on.
data-driven country.
Yes, it has always.
Marketing has always been a data-driven field, or I don't know, industry.
Yeah, that is true, right?
Yeah, yeah.
However, in any company, in any marketing company, you have to go there in order to gather the data. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in terms of the deal with 876stream and the JFF. Now, we know that the JFF is incompetent. Now we have to ask ourselves the question first of all: does the JFF have any data to provide 876streams? So if I'm a company, right?
That's not but even that's not the JFF responsibility. That's what the
No,
JFF is
hold on, no,
paying you
but
for.
hold on, no, but yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're paying me for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if I'm a company, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a marketing company, I think one of the first questions a marketing company would ask me would be, do you have any data that can provide us so that we can look and break down in order to continue? So you could make it easier on the marketing company. Now, if the data is not really provided, if the company that I have doesn't really have the data, then obviously the marketing company would have to go there in an extra step to gather that data, or whenever events come up in a short period of time, they would gather that data and then they could break it down to any level that they would like, and then they could progress with that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, I have a restaurant and may not have now the latest technology in terms of a cash register.
Mm-hmm.
Now the company, say more market my restaurant, the company would come to me, the marketing company, and they say, all right, on average, how many folks would you say come into this restaurant? I'm say, boy, you know, some I can't tell, but may have some local receipts so I can give you. Some give them 10 receipts or 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the 10 or 15 receipts we give them, we see an increase around say lunchtime where I get majority of my customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the only data I can provide them in terms of this is where I find most customers coming in at lunchtime. However,
Mm-hmm.
I also sell breakfast, but I don't really have any data to give you for breakfast. So how can we move forward? So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying JT, you say make us say them go for what remember, it's not a one game thing, JT. It's not just Dominican Republic. That's not the only game,
Yeah.
It's a 3 to 4 year plan. And with this marketing campaign, it's not only to drive
Brother,
fans
you
into the
talk like
stadium,
say
JT,
you
but it's
work
also
presser, you talk like you work at 876 stream.
no
What
man,
can you
that try to
give
be
me?
fair and balanced thing, man, JT.
What concrete evidence of anything you can give me about what's taking place with the marketing and getting people into the stadium and the strategy? What can you give me there before, or let me know that this is just pure presser opinion?
No, man, try to be fair now, JT, because
Yeah, yeah.
the man them never start them. I mean, them start the job, them start the campaign already, But that's
Mhm.
just for one game. And I'm saying before I answer that question, right?
Yeah.
We have to remember, it's not only about driving fans into the stadium, it's also about driving revenue into the JFF JT so them can also invest at different levels that they
No,
see fit.
bro. It's the JFF is operating at a loss a lot of times with a lot of those things. So we're not going to even get to the point of talking revenue. First, you have to break even before you start talking revenue or profit. Like, expenditure, gross profit, and net profit. Like, we have to, before you get there, so bro, we need to actually get like a few
All
people
right.
in our
So let
stadium
me
to
ask you a
break
question. Let me
even.
ask you a question,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, in terms of the JPL, before 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
The JPL, it was dormant in terms of the pages of a lot of these clubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the marketing of a lot of these clubs, it was dormant. The presentation, it wasn't there. There was nothing that they could present us as fans to even buy into the product more. But
Yeah.
we've seen that since the 876 stream has partnered with the JPL, the market is not the market, the product is a bit more digestible, especially in terms of the presentation. Now,
you mean you mean like the press conference and stuff?
The press conference.
I give 876stream. I give 876stream a 10 out of 10 when it comes on to press conference and stuff like that. They get a 10 out of 10 from me when it comes on to that.
And not only the press conference, but how the clubs, the respective clubs, how their Instagram pages start to operate in terms of
which clubs in Instagram pages. Specific
like the Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant and
but brother, unseen run Cavaliers page on them something, bro. So how did 876 get into that? What are you saying?
No, but if you're a marketing company, you see, once you're a leader in any field, people will tend to follow. So if I'm brought into a company, right, and there's subdivisions within this company, now I can control everybody one for one, right? However, if I'm the leader and I'm marketing the product this way, then I expect that everyone else at the respective clubs would also follow suit. You know what I'm saying? So you have a man on one job and in there for years and on the top boss of the job and in lackadaisical. But me forwarding, I'm saying, no, I'm going to lead this company a certain way. And maybe the man pick up him slack and say, no, so I'm going to
stop. Just like I just say we disagree sometime. Today, brother, yeah, just some kind of like me can't keep up, bro.
No, man,
like, JT, can't keep up, brother.
JT, wouldn't even give them a chance yet, and I will keep on isolate just one game and talk about getting fans into one game. Let me ask you this question. Say, for example, all of the YouTubers them can't buy no ticket for people them again. How people are getting in the stadium? People have to be
you know what I'm saying? And bro, like probably I don't know if Brian Martin is gonna come on, like, but this is a point where I would like to talk to Brian Martin, where I have you there, and because he's somebody who worked in the Premier League. Because you also going off the things that when I say, bro, me need to hear somebody, because even when people are talking about the numbers in the stadium, I still want to know how much of those people are Mount Pleasant, the Mount Pleasant fan base is driving. The numbers has gone up since Mount Pleasant has been in the semis and the finals 2 years in a row. So that's why I said in a presser, with the fan clubs and everybody going into the stadium, the fan clubs them and the community club them can end up bringing 5,000 people.
But
let me finish. And 7,000 people in the stadium. You know what people say, bro? 876stream, 7,000 people them carry out yesterday. That's why I want people, because I'm gonna give them a chance, and I want them to do good, and I'm gonna support them. But let me finish this, bro. But me just want 876stream know this, that if they're getting paid by the JFF, which the fans are stakeholders in the JFF, we're going to want results from them as well. This is not going to be me know Dennis Chung or me know Speed them and I know some man and some man. I don't know if they know them. I'm just saying it's not gonna be like that. When it come on to Jamaica football, we've worked out some things. The team is getting better. We're qualifying. Now the product needs to be presented to the people in a way to get them in the stadium.
Taylor,
we need that to happen as well.
You're looking at it in isolation for just one game, and I'm saying, if the YouTubers are supposed to stop buying tickets for people, people should be dependent on themselves and on their income to buy their tickets moving forward. So I'm saying, for example, I'm sure that Digital has a marketing company, right? And before I venture forward into this question, would you consider us YouTubers as influencers to an extent?
Repeat what you just say.
Before I venture into the questions I want to ask you, right? Do you consider us as YouTubers as influencers to an extent?
Yeah, we're minute.
Okay.
Some are bigger than some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the question is, I'm sure that Digital has a marketing company. Whenever Digital has any deals or anything coming up, who do they normally go to? Dino Crazy and some of these people, right?
Yeah. People, 1 second.
Influencers.
People, let me know if is the number pinned in the comment section. Crap, that's something that I totally forgot. People, let me know if the number is pinned in the comment section. But carry on, Presser.
Yes, so Digital would normally go to Dino Crazy and Valdo Moore and a lot of these people, artists and other respective people, whether comedians or entertainers, whatever the case is. Am I correct in that?
Who?
The marketing team for Digital or any respective company, right? That's corporate.
Mm-hmm.
They normally go to like the Dino Crazy and some of these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who have a large amount of following. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And these are influencers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, across the board, these influencers would have more, following on like Instagram and as well as their YouTube pages compared to the sports YouTubers, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now,
man.
if you
Eddie
consider,
Guna, we're gonna
if
get to
if
876
if
stream.
if
We're
you
gonna
consider us,
pressure. Hold on, brother. Me run a show in, brother. Just hold on. Me have you on. Now me I talk now for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you time to
oh,
talk, but me have to interact with the people them here. I will drop the link for 876 stream, but I have to handle some of these callers who are calling in first, and we'll get there because I want to ask the tough questions. And please, I don't know if it's Conrad or anybody who comes on. I don't want the answer them from Kingston to Montego Bay, because that's where people lose the whole information. So carry on.
yeah. So you consider the YouTubers as influencers to an extent, right?
Mm.
Now, if 876 stream come to the respective YouTubers and they grant you guys an interview, remember, you guys are people watching the show who will want to give their input, want to give their ideas, whatever the case is. Now, I don't think the owner should be on YouTubers. Well, I think the owner should be on YouTubers trying to get fans into the stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to, if you want to work with 876 stream on a one-off basis, then that should be on you going to them on a one-off and saying, this is how I think I can help you guys, or whatever the case is. Because normally in a marketing company, they will reach out to people and say, okay, we want you.
When me ask you a question, Pressa, you ever see a Chinese food TV, a Chinese food commercial on TV?
That's a stupid question.
Me ask
TV like
me ask the man a question. People, me ask the audience, you ever see a Chinese food commercial on TV? You know why?
I see Panda Express on TV, Chinese food.
But you don't watch TV, brother. You need to decide what you're gonna talk about, or either answer the question.
How much people watch TV, JT?
Okay, I don't know. A lot of people still watch TV. That's why they still sell them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I would love. Do you have the data on TV sales, Presser?
JT, mix the Chinese food. Whether it's on YouTube.
When you ever see a Chinese food commercial on TV, you know why? No, you know why I said that? It's because they know that it's good. And when you want Chinese food, you find the restaurant. I'm not gonna be listen, Presser, hold on. I'm not gonna be calling 876 to do a one-off job. Brother, my ideas are not one-off ideas, bro. My ideas is ways how to optimize things and get it to flow in a specific way. And I think the promotion as well is a bit choppy. I think the campaign is a bit choppy. I understand that. I think I asked somebody in the group. Let's say you see, if I'm putting up the QR code, the QR code, one of the main places where the QR code should be is the arrival in at the airport. You see, the week
but JT, are you in Jamaica right now?
Press, I'm gonna let you go now, because I can't finish my statement then, bro. I'm gonna try, like, my need to finish, brother. It cannot be a thing where I cannot finish, all right? What may I say, people? This is an idea. If you have the QR code, somebody walking out the airport 3 days until the game, a person is like probably thinking like, oh, Jamaica play 3 days from now. The person walking out the airport has a higher chance of maybe paying online with Apple Pay or their credit card, hooked up as a payment method. If you put that in a community or in front of a community in Jamaica where people barely can afford a phone, how them are going to scan the QR code, get them payment, and get them? These are certain things, brother. So let me tell you this, Presser. When it comes to ideas, is a reason why there's certain people will respect the way I think, bro, because I don't think the conventional way. And even the slogan is very conventional. It's very conventional. It's just Jamaica land we love. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, Presser. If you don't tell me that's not weak, that weak like a rat. That weak. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
JT, you have to give the people them a chance.
I'm giving, but that doesn't mean I
I'm
can't
not going
talk
to go
about it.
as far to say, you see,
Yeah.
you know, say, there's this statistic across the globe, right? Where
Yeah.
people think that Jamaica is actually poor. And I'm hear somebody say recently, you know what is broke to Jamaican people? When them can't go party and floss out the money. That is broke to
Me so
Jamaican
drop
people.
the link, Martin Baker. Me just finish up the conversation.
JT,
Let me
there's
drop the
no
link.
way you can tell me say QR codes can go up in some of these communities that you're speaking of. And I'm thinking you're talking about the
Why?
ghetto communities,
Yeah.
right?
Why you gonna put QR codes in those communities?
So hold on, so ghetto people can afford nothing
No,
nowadays.
I'm not saying that, but a person, it, and this is why I'm telling you, you're not listening, now, brother. You have to also look at the makeup of the team, and this is where data analytics come in. I want to know where you have to know when the drop off of support from people from inner city communities when it comes on to this national team, which is a mixture of the diaspora. You have to take those things into consideration, bro.
But it can always be both ways as well. So just like we can have it in these communities, they can also have it at the airport. But I'm saying, give them a chance to implement these things. And the next thing I don't like, JT,
Mm.
I think we should be careful of how we want to be privy to information surrounding a company. It's just like with JFF. I know say JFF of them past, but since I've been on the YouTube space, me hear people pressure the JFF, but they're asking for certain information that as a company, you don't give out those information. So whilst we want
So
876 stream to do good,
yeah.
the fact that they have
What information are we asking about?
the breakdown of the deal, the money, those type of stuff,
So
the
those
data that's being
brother, you live in a first world country. You should be embarrassed. All of those things in any first world country is on the internet.
yeah, but you're not going to always be privy
Okay,
to certain
so you're saying
information
that
surrounding that company.
Jamaica, we should get first world respect with third world behavior. That's what you're
No,
telling me
I'm
now. So
saying
what are you
you're not.
saying?
I'm saying you're not always going to be privy to certain information. I support United.
You know that you know that Jamaica is probably one of the hardest countries in the world to get a bank account.
Yeah, I know that.
So you're
But me,
assuming that everybody has a payment method in this way. This is why I said to you the data. I need to know what the source of purchase are where people remember when growing up in a Manchester, we know say Fontana Pharmacy in Mandeville, you go there and you get your ticket. I don't know the different outlets or how they're doing it now, but I think a lot of things are driven by the internet now as well. A lot of
but
things are
JT,
driven by yeah.
when I came
May
on
I give you,
earlier,
may I
right?
give you like 3 more minutes so we do 20 and we cut it off because we have to
When
get
I
other
when
people
I
on, all
came
right?
on, right, I asked the question: is Jamaica a data-driven country? Now, if the JFF does not have certain data to provide to the marketing company, they would have to go out and source that data. And the best way that they could do that is using the first upcoming game that would be played at the office to get that data to move forward. And I'm saying, JT, you're speaking. A lot of the YouTubers are speaking as if it's one-off in terms of one game in isolation. It's not. I'm saying it's a
Press up. May I go catch up here? And we talk again. Call the phone a blaze. I need to call Brian Martin. Before I talk
all
to
right.
Conrad, I need to talk to Brian Martin. I hope Brian Martin answers. We talk here, Presser.
Yeah, we go.
All right, let me just see if I can give Brian Martin a call. Because I just want to drop the link like that because I not really know the whole argument today and no people. I just make you know, say me know where when I sit around my computer, I know what I'm looking for. And I'm just saying, I know. So me say I can give Brian Martin a call. All right, I don't know. Hopefully he answers. Because me need to just know about the JPL and how the okay we don't. I'll call you right back. All right, people, me need to Conrad. I need to talk to Brian Martin first. I need to talk to Brian Martin. He's someone who has managed a team in the JPL, and I need to know the trajectory. Brother, it's, no, bro. Me just need to talk to Brian Martin so he gives that side and that take, and then we bring in Conrad where he comes and I'll call you back soon. Just went into a meeting once I'm out. So we're not gonna get Brian Martin right now. Let me drop the link and see if what Conrad is saying here. The man never said I'm afraid that 876 stream. People, but don't say what me have to say already, you know. me don't say what I'm saying. So 876 stream, me just drop the me just drop the me just drop the me just drop the link. So we can just keep the phone lines open in case somebody call you while you're on. So you can have a question to ask a question. All right. So the stream, Conrad, the link is in the comment section. I don't know. What? Let me see if we can take some comments here. Conrad is waiting. Please provide the link. The link is there, bro. The link is right there. It's a stream. Look at Sports Prophecy, Reggae Boyz Fan Club, and Gold Rush TV. You see the link. It says StreamYard in the comment section. StreamYard in the comment section. I missed another comment. I give the no. All right. Melishar Walk, I'm gonna give them a chance, bro. I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm gonna give them a chance. Let me drop the link again because I don't know if they're seeing this. I'm gonna give them a chance, but it doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. It doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. You see me? It doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. So I have to give them a chance. I have no yeah, and Conrad probably have enough. He probably has enough time to prepare as well by now. um, True JT, all this online tickets crap. Like every Jamaican have bank account. What about the simple people are less fortunate? Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. This is why I'm saying that data analytics is very important when you're targeting people. It's called target marketing. When I've run ads on YouTube on Google before. I've run ads. Let me just change this. I've run ads on different platforms, and before you go in there, you want there's certain things you have to put in interest. What where are these people located? What are they? There are different metrics that you use. Maybe Conrad, you have to slide over a little bit more. It's a bit because this is a different setup for you probably. So you have to uh yeah. You have to yeah, I think Conrad, you look by yourself in the back room. Don't do that. Look on the screen in front of you that you're on, and then um all right, there you go. Yes. So people, yeah, Conrad, you can't turn it the camera to you, so it just get you full on, and your mic is muted. You know, your mic is muted. Okay, yeah, your mic is muted.
Yeah, man, I'm on, man.
Yes, Conrad, I'm pretty sure you're probably fuming right now. That
No,
JT is
no,
on
no,
there.
no, 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 no. Not even upset
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
When the discussions are happening, you know that something is happening. People are passionate about the sport. People are passionate about the national team. Why would I be angry? What we want is people to be talking, not always negative, but
Yeah.
people to be talking. That means what is happening is that we need to get to everybody as quickly as possible for everybody to feel it. Maybe everybody can't feel it yet, but within 2.5 weeks of signing this contract,
Okay.
it's a lot of work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Can I?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we have
Okay.
to get
Okay.
to a place. We have to get to a place where everybody feels appreciated and everybody feels welcome in the conversation. Everybody can't be touched in 2.5 weeks. You know, we have been
Yeah.
doing JPL for 2.5 years. And I
Mm.
remember some YouTubers 2.5 years ago calling JPL Bush League, and nobody will ever go to the stadium, and
But
stadium will
but
never be
but
filled. You know, and
people,
stadium will
Conrad.
never be filled. But 2.5 years ago, they didn't believe. Two and a
But
half years
Conrad,
later, we
Conrad,
are
I
where we are.
think Conrad, Chris Williams has gotten a lot of ideas off YouTube as well. And people like Military Guna and those guys has played a huge role into building up a buzz, especially in the diaspora when it comes on to the YouTube space. Because if you look before a military or Ryan LFC and those people, there was not much about JPL other than Sportsmax. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Conrad, compared to a lot of these stations, Sportsmax is weak, bro. It's only when they have something that the other YouTubers don't have. A lot of YouTubers, I get more numbers than Sportsmax on a video.
Yeah, but the thing with what I'm seeing here and the great appreciation, we love. I have a marketing agency separate and apart from 876stream. So I know
Okay.
exactly what you're doing. I manage Grace Kennedy, VM, all of the big brands, H&L. I have an agency separate from 876stream. 876stream was created because we saw the gap in sports. And we said to ourselves, let's give a focused team towards sports. So Google ads and all of these things that are here, you're suggesting,
No,
nothing
I'm
that
not
we have done.
suggesting. I'm not
No.
suggesting.
I'm saying there are things
Example.
being done. There are things being done, and you were access to a WhatsApp group that we're a part of, and I was showing you all the things that we're doing. They're happening. The problem again that I'm saying to everybody, right? We signed a deal recently. We are the same people who got 20 odd thousand, nearly 30 some thousand people in the stadium for JPL. We are not a new team, and we are the person who market champs.
That
And we
sounds good.
market
That
champs.
sounds good. That,
And
that,
we
that
market
sounds
champs.
good. But
We
champ,
market champs. Hold on. We
Conrad,
market
Conrad,
champs.
you can't use champs, Conrad. Champs in a way markets itself.
No. You can't say that because year on year we are seeing more numbers from overseas, and we are not using YouTubers. So what I'm saying, there are different channels. YouTube for JPL finals. You don't know there are 500 billboards that went up just in Kingston. There are town criers of maybe 50, 60 cars driving around Kingston, driving around Jamaica, promoting the game. It's not a YouTube strategy only. So maybe you can see, maybe what you can see with your eyes. And I've said this in my interview, that my strategies work because I am grassroots. I am grassroots, as well as I was in Montego Bay yesterday, walking the streets, talking to people, talking to Mobile United, finding how we can get their base out for Kingston. What is happening is that you can see some parts of the marketing. Some parts of it you can see, and I understand that. But I have a contract to carry this team to the World Cup and the girls to the World Cup, right? So my contract is not today. So when you want to build a solid base, you have to do a solid
Is there any way you can disclose what the contract, the sum of the contract with the JF? Shouldn't that be public? Is that public, or let me ask you, is that public information?
The public information is that we are the commercial rights partner for the deal, for the JFF, commercial rights partner, which means we're in charge of marketing, PR, sponsorship, and all ticket sales. Those are our.
And what was analytics handed over from previous?
Yes, but all of that has to be done. We have to analyze all of this within 2.5 weeks. Think about all that we have to do. We have to review every sponsor contract.
You're saying the company that was previously there, did they hand over?
There wasn't a previous company. JFF was doing it themselves. So JFF was the commercial rights holders. They can choose if they want to do it internally or externally. They have been doing it internally. They did their recent election and they decided this term they're going to do it externally. However, they have did their research and they talked to many persons and they chose us as the partner, right? And I guess it's on the back.
What was on the back of, like, who was the person who interviewed?
On the back of the management team of JFF, they made their decision. They've interviewed us. They spoke to our partners. They spoke to everybody that we're thinking to use.
Who carried out that? What was
the Gensec was the lead on the conversation, and he and his team, and they all had the conversation with me to find out what are our plans, and they spoke to other persons overseas. And as you will see, on June 6th, we'll be launching out the jerseys with Adidas. We are also managing that. People are going to see some things happening there.
But there was not a bidding process, right? You guys, they interviewed you guys and you got the job.
I don't know if I know other persons were interested. I know other people spoke to me that they had made proposals and sent in proposals. I don't know the interview process. I am not a part of their process. I can't tell you what they did to make the decision. But I know other persons called me specifically to say, did you hear from them? Because they had sent in their proposal as well. So I think we all got a chance to say what we're going to do and the resources that we had. We had to present all our plans, findings, budgets, whatever, my ideas, and we did all of that. And the selection process was made. So at the end of the day, and this was happening for months. So maybe people think it was an overnight thing where last week they just called us and say, yo, we want to beg you a favor. It's not a big favor. So at the end of the day, there was a process. Whatever their process is, I can't tell you. I was on the outside at the time. Whoever is going to be added post now, we will be involved. But at the end of the day, it's two and a half.
Conrad, that this me never want to do it, you know, because this is where your skills are gonna come in here.
Yes.
And this is because I needed to cut it short, to cut it
Yeah,
short
man,
to
we
get
can tell you
to get-
straight
because you're you're good at what you do, you know. Me can see that already. me see some Dennis Chung and Rudolph speed quality in you.
No, what happened is, and I'm coming here to talk to the fans,
Yeah.
right? And this is why I'm here. Why I say let me come take a 5 minutes of a meeting now, but I say let me take a 5 minutes and come say something to the fans. The reason we do this Jamaica Land We Love thing, and you might be, opposed to it, and that's fine. Everybody has their opinion. It's
You don't
because
think that's weak, Conrad? You don't think that's weak?
wait. You see, there's two things towards marketing. I did an interview on another YouTube channel last night. There are some things that are exciting, and there are some things that are emotional, right? And compelling, and to unite. What is the biggest problem we have from our data and our surveys and the people we spoke to is that there's no unity in football right now. From YouTubers to the media to all of that. And we're saying to the coach, to people who don't like the coach, to people who don't like the players. And we're saying we're not going to the national team games over players. We're not going to the national team game over coach. We're not going to the national team game over JFF. We are going to the national team because we love Jamaica.
Conrad, hold on.
And that is the reason.
What was the sample size of that?
JC, listen to what I'm saying to you.
No, but right? Conrad, me have to ask them something.
I'm not here. I am not here. And I know what interviews like this could look like. But I'm here to be as transparent to the public.
There's nothing for you to hide. There's nothing.
There's no hiding. There's no hiding. But there's no hiding. There's no hiding.
But you can dodge questions.
I don't dodge questions here, right? If I don't have the exact numbers, I'm not going to tell you a lie in front of you because I have a team. There's over 20 odd people working on this project. There's not everything that's gonna, if I'm not prepared to give you exact numbers, I can't tell you that. So what I'm gonna do for you is that what I'm saying is we want a change in direction from the YouTubers, and I've been trying to go on every channel to be a part of the discussion. It's because for us, negative news is what you guys are selling, and I am saying it's time for that to change. It's time for that to change if we really, really hear for the boys. Because one thing I can say to you, everybody can talk, but the real true factor of supporting the boys is getting people out in the stadium. And these people have all kind of mixed views because of all that's been said. So what we are trying to get everybody to do, let me give them a point. All of what we are trying to do.
But Conrad, it looks like it's gonna be a monologue, and that's what I'm running away.
You can ask a question.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, because like there was so many things that you hit on, and I can't
hit on it, man.
You see, maybe what you interpret as negative when it comes on to the YouTube space is the YouTubers figured out an approach to actually get results from the JFF actually getting up off their rear end and start moving. So maybe because you're more in the corporate world and it's, thank you, sir, we'd love for you to do something better this way. On YouTube, we're more like, yo, them man, they run them with no for the football. That's you're probably, the rhetoric is maybe something that is not palatable or it doesn't come off the way you would like. But trust me, the impact that YouTube has had on this Jamaica team, it's immense. And that's why you're on YouTube. It's not just negative, Conrad. If it's negative, I would say I would say I'm running a supermarket. But what I do is I basically call out things where a lot of people are afraid to speak about, are just afraid to take on head on. Because you know what? After this, I can still get on a call and talk to you. But I will share opinion. The thing that you talk about with champs, when I said that, I think champs and those champs kind of market itself, and it's a different sport. The love for track and field in Jamaica is not the same love for football. So when you use the champs, don't you think it's a bit disingenuous towards what the whole stratosphere is when it comes on to football in Jamaica and the current state?
No, so the current state requires, I've been marketing Champs from 2014. I've been working with TVG and doing all of their sports marketing from 2014 till now. I'm not in sports marketing overnight, right? So I'm just
Okay,
giving
that's
everybody this understanding. Every time people see World Cup on TV, that's me. Every time you see those are some of the work that I do. When you see all of those kind of marketing through social media and those kind of promotions, that is what I've been doing. I've been doing that for nearly 10 years. The thing with it though is that track and field has been consistent. The infrastructure has been there. So it is easy to build on that platform. So when I was called in 2.5 years ago for JPL, I said to them, here is my platform. This is my strategy that I've been using for Champs for years. We can do it, but it's going to take some time. So let's work it. And we work with Chris, and we work the platform, and we work the underground strategies, and we work the digital, and we are where we are today. It is effective. Everybody who is in sports who knows my work, they know that I will get results. What happens now is we have to get to a point where everybody understands that it's not an overnight job. And everybody have to understand that you say data. We are managing JPL. We know what the underground numbers look like. Sales numbers, ticket numbers, where digital ads are working, where scannables are working. We work with them. We understand what's going on. So
what's the age demographic? What's the age demographic for a game, a national football game?
The game so far is between like 25 and 40. Those are what we average numbers. But then we have the outliers. But then when you see what is working for VIP in terms of certain areas, in terms of Sabina Park, when we get those are some of our senior people. So there are different strategies. Every team in JPL 2 years ago didn't have a sponsor. Every team now has a sponsor. Every team now, JPL, you see the numbers are
all due to your work, and that's all due to
we're all there. This is the work that I do. But at the end of the day, I have to come now. So I hear being said, oh, you're outsource ideas. I'm not trying to outsource ideas. What I'm trying to do is to unite the people and listen. Most times I hear you guys cuss chunk for years. No, you're not come listen to us. We came with a different approach. We have been listening to all of these shows before. And we said to ourselves, let us do a different strategy.
You said, wait, Conrad. You say you hear them cuss Chung for years. How long has Dennis Chung been in the job?
Maybe a year and a half, but in terms of not Dennis Chung, but the JFF for years. Yeah. Okay, and what I'm saying is they've been doing that for years, and they're saying they're not listening to us. We came in and we actually did a sentiment analysis. Look at what all the comments look like for JFF and for the Reggae Boys and girls, pulled out what is being said, and created strategies thereafter. So people say the YouTube is effective. I said, okay, guys, let's see if they're effective for true, and give them a promo code. We will know if they're effective because I will send them their report post the meeting to say, you sold only 5 tickets. So then you will know if you're effective or not. This is not up to me. This is for us to all learn at the same time. We are doing other promotions with other people. We will see that what worked for JPL may not work for JFF. So for me, we just want you to understand that YouTube is not our only strategy. And what we have done is that we trust you guys, and we hope that we could have built some mutual relationship. So that is why we created a WhatsApp channel. We put all of you in there, and we show you what we're doing. The real true factors when we want you to understand is that we want unity. That's what we want. We want unity to fix Jamaican problem, and that is what makes Champion successful, and that is what is making JPL successful, and that's what will make Reggae Boyz successful. Everybody who communicate and come together will have a stronger unit to go forward.
So you say one of the things that you found out from your research is that unity is required. How does Jamaica Land We Love as a slogan unify people? Like I'm trying to dig into that and see the gist of like, how did you guys come to that? Because that's just something that we all know since we've been growing up. It sounds like, for me, it sounds like the person who was responsible for that just didn't bother to put in any effort.
You see, when you see, what I can say is, we thought the number one thing we need to do is use something that will show exactly what we want. And what we're saying is, we have a wagonist culture when we did our research towards football and towards sports. And we said, we are trying to say, we want to be Brazil. and we want to be France, where win, lose, or draw, the stadium is full. I've never seen an empty Brazil stadium. And it cannot be because they're not winning, because they haven't won a World Cup in years, but they have never seen an empty Brazil stadium. Never.
Yeah, you have to look at population size as well.
Right, population size is a factor, but 40,000, 20,000 people of 3 million people is a drop in the bucket. So you cannot tell me that it's because of population size we can't get 20,000. The American is 100,000 people. So I can understand that, but 100,000 people show up. So again, for me, we are saying simple. Jamaica land we love is a concept that we're saying, let's use it to unite the country. We are saying, come out to follow the game because you love your country, not because you like Leon Bailey, not because you like Coach Hallgrímsson, not because you like JT, not because of these people, because you love your country.
I think you missed the trick there, Conrad. I think that was one of the places where the research could have been done on the internet, on the YouTube space, where majority of the fans are most active. I think that was a place where the survey could have been done, where you put out maybe 1 or 2 slogans to see which one the people unify the people more, because
but again,
that's a sample size.
Again. You see, you can sit from your chair and make a decision, and I understand that, but we have made our best decision based on what we thought was best and our experience and the teams that we work with and consult with. And we said to ourselves, let's do this. Now, what we did post that time is say to ourselves, let us bring in all the other people because we never have all of access to everybody when we had to make these decisions. The campaign needed to be launched. We pulled through what we needed to pull through, and we made our decision. No, you can say whatever you need to say at this point, and I understand where you're coming from. But at the end of the day, we have to do our jobs, and we are doing it. And what we're doing now is try to pull everybody on, and make sure everybody have a voice. Some people weren't in the initial set of discussions, and that's fine. But now we're here, and we brought you guys in. We brought you in. We brought you in maybe about a week after we got in, and created a WhatsApp channel for all YouTubers to tell us what wrong, what right. That has never been done.
It was not YouTubers and fans. So let me just answer this. Phil B, I mean, like that could have been done on where the fans have a say.
The fans will have a say. We have 4 years. The fans will have a say.
No, it's a campaign.
But the campaign needed to be decided on in 2.5 weeks, because we had to launch Adidas in about 2.5 weeks. There's many stakeholders outside of YouTube.
I just explain that, because
the launch of the new campaign for Adidas jersey will come out June 6th. We have to launch on that day, so you will see the new jersey on June 6th. We had to launch our campaign prior to that launch. So at the end of the day, we just want to say to you, we know where we just give you some context.
I'm going to let you speak. Yeah, brother, rude boy, I know for you kind of show today, brother. I love you and respect. I know for you kind of show today, because you just got a nonsense you come talk. I love you, brother, but I know for you show today. Carry on, Conrad.
So what I'm saying to you today is that what we want from this is that we made the decisions. We had to do what we had to do. That's part of business, and you are in business, you must know what that means. We did what we had to do, and we are now saying, guys, this is what we decided with all the stakeholders that had to be there. We're going to launch. We launched recently online. We brought in everybody else. We're going to launch again with Adidas on June 6th for the new kit. And this campaign is 2.5 years long for the boys and about 3.5 years long for the girls. This is a long campaign. And what will happen, what is not done in a year will be, what can be done in a year will be done a day. So what I want everybody to understand is that don't have overly excited expectations in 2.5 weeks. Let us just bond together at this point. Okay, you don't love it. All right, I understand that. But at this point, let's focus now and it's launched. What can we do to make it work? And that's what we are saying now. Okay, We didn't do it. We didn't do. That's one trick that we didn't do. We didn't call in a big meeting. But let's believe now. Let's believe now. Come now and say, yo, Jamaica now.
Conrad, what you're saying now, it should be the actual slogan. What I'm saying is the actual slogan that you guys chose to unite people, it doesn't hit hard enough. I feel nothing. Like when I hear it, I'm like, am I supposed to start singing the anthem again, or what
Yeah,
am I
no,
supposed
man.
to start
It's
doing?
not done, no. No, it's not done. You don't see it yet. You think so we're gonna just come out and
You're gonna change it again?
No,
No, you
man,
see,
it's
Conrad, you see that.
elements, man. No, man, it has
You
elements.
see what Conrad just do a while ago, people.
No, it has elements. It has elements that you won't see yet. Hold on, no, man.
Wait. You see what Conrad just do a while ago, people. You see what Conrad does do. You see what Conrad, and Conrad, I kind of pick this up. It's more like you're saying, we are going to do that, you know. We are going to do that. But if we never bring that up,
No,
as most people are saying, Conrad, the thing where Ryan come up with them, I say, believe no man. For me, that connects with me more with my soul.
Well, again.
And most of the commenters as well. So that's what I'm saying.
I understand.
The question, if you, this is what I'm saying, Conrad. The question could have been thrown out
I
to all
understand
the fans and
And
saying,
I
guys,
appreciate
these
that.
are some of it. But Conrad, hold on, and it comes back down to you guys not having an effective YouTube channel either.
Yes, but you cannot
And
expect.
you don't have an effective website as a top marketing company out of Jamaica. Think
Because-
about those things. It's like the face of your store, the window they mash out.
Yes,
I have to question that.
You know what you need to question? The results that we have provided for all of our
Okay,
clients.
so the store is not about fry around in the kitchen and Miss Olive.
What I'm trying to say to you.
The food sweet. That you said to me, Conrad.
What I am
Even
saying.
though Miss Olive a dude in the bucket, the food still nice. That
It's what I'm saying. What I am saying to you, right? And I appreciate your conversation, and I see what you try to do many times in your interviews, right? And you know, as you can see, this is something that I have been doing for a long time. So at the end of the day, my brother, at the end of the day, we have to come here with the right intentions. And you see me, I come here and I'm going to tell the people and say, yo, we are going to do what we need to do. Yes, everybody was not included in their conversations. That's there. But I'm going to say to you today that whether we have to do what we have to do, and the conversation is what it is, and we love the country, and we are doing our best with the country, and we have done this many times, right? Successfully. And right now, I'm not trying to create any miracles, but we have done our jobs, and we do our research, and we do a thing. Yes, for sure. We are going to make sure everything works. We come and we talk to you. But at the end of the day, brother, we can't come here now and create a scene every time you guys want.
You know, Conrad, my show is a scene, always. So this is how JT operates. As I said, my channel is a fan channel. My channel is a little bit different, where you see most channel is a bit more, you know, it's maybe some are more informative, some are, you're probably the second person I've done an interview with on the channel. And the reason why I don't, because I want to be able to put Jamaica football first, and anybody will come with drive over them with the Juta bus if them not do the right thing. That's where I stand from. It doesn't matter if it's Rudolph Speed, Dennis Chung, Mr. Ricketts, if it's 876stream, anyone who's not doing what they're supposed to do, we're gonna call it out. That's just my thing as a fan for
that's
years.
fine, but the problem what I have, the only problem I have with your situation,
yeah,
I find a little disingenuous.
Really?
I find it a little disingenuous because
yeah,
we brought you guys into a channel. Your fans don't know this, to show you what is going on in the streets and to show you the work that is being done, so that you can be a part of the process of sharing to the public what is going on, what is happening here.
I'm gonna check right now what new info, because the only thing I got here is when I ask you some question. Yes, I got
again. What I'm saying is we collaborated with the YouTubers. We gave everybody, most people who was there,
No,
Codes.
Conrad, the psychology I use now, man.
Where are you?
Psychology I use now. May I tell you, say, the YouTube thing I go function regardless because the fans are what's driving this and the passion for the sport.
We
That's what's driving. I think we lost Conrad there for a second, people. I think he should be back. Let me see if we can add him back. But we lost Conrad there for a second. Update on. So we'll see if Conrad come back. Stop, brother. That's particular country's matter, not creativity. Yeah, I don't think that's creative. I don't think that's creative. One like it's just like me just say one love Jamaica. Like, bro, we have to like you look at a Nike, just do it or something. Like when I look at brands, even when me I create sports prophecy, I said, what is something that embodies what I'm trying to do on the channel? I'm always coming up with prediction and saying this is potentially what's gonna happen. So me say, okay, my channel needs to be a thing where maybe it seems like I'm prophesying when it comes down to sports. And I was looking for, I just like creativity. So Conrad was saying that even though we don't do this thing, the food's still nice. We getting results. So that's why I ask Conrad say if Miss Olive are doing in the bucket in the kitchen, but the food nice, we need to say, well, them I get result, them I make money. That's the thing that we're running away from, Conrad. That's what we want Conrad to understand. That's what we're running away from. We want the thing to be correct. We want and the final thing we did want to say to Conrad is Conrad, me pick up on a little pattern. And this is why I don't feel engaged if I'm gonna give them ideas. Because you know what I feel like they're gonna do with the ideas when you give them ideas, they say, we're doing it. That's something we're working on. It's coming next month. No, bro. It's okay to say you never know that. It's okay to say you never know that. And that's where I run into a little problem there with Conrad. That's where I'm gonna give there. So I'm gonna say cataract. I'm gonna bring Conrad back on. Conrad thing is loading up. And cataract, I don't want you to sidetrack the show, okay? So let's just stay
Sorry about
on
that.
pitch.
Yep.
I'm not
Yeah.
sidetracking the show. Good afternoon, Jay Taylor. Good afternoon, Conrad. I
Yeah.
know we're conducting an international interview. So this will be Cataract, the well-behaved Cataract.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask, for me, I'm willing to give 876stream the opportunity to prove themselves. June 6th is a week away, and we have September for the Nations League. And the capacity of the stadium is 30,000. So anything less than that, I'd find a bit unacceptable as a fan. I
No.
do like, I, I do like and if you remember where we're coming from, without a PR company, without a marketing company, back in the 98, we were filling the stadium of energy and some organic grassroots strategies. And I think that some of those still apply today. Jay Taylor, I'm not totally agreeing with you on it, but what I would say is that, Conrad, if you get an idea from someone or somewhere, I think it would augur well if you highlight where that comes from so that the originator can feel appreciated, right? A long time ago, I made a suggestion. I think it was when we had the rain. Remember that rain that had washed out the game and we had to play the game on the Saturday? The Friday game had to be abandoned. And I had suggested, I had suggested then to Simon and others on this program, JT, remember, that you should use town criers because that's how grassroots thing goes. I see you guys using it now. I think you said you had 50 or 60. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But again, it's nice to know when you take up somebody's idea, you credit them. That makes sense. And last thing I would say before
I want to understand something. You think the
boss.
prayer thing is based on what was said on YouTube?
There you
Some
go.
things have been
No, sir.
using it.
I believe
No,
it's
it's been used for two
it's
and a
been
half years now for JPL. From JPL start from I started with JPL, we have been using town criers. Or you think we get
but
news out
but
for Treasure Beach and those games? I don't understand. This is not
but,
new.
but
This is it's not YouTube alone. Remember these it's not the only event I planning other events outside of sports. So I just want to say to everybody here, YouTubers create and share a lot of great ideas, but some of them are known ideas. Some are known and they're not novel ideas. Town criers, if you want to work, it's like election. If you want to work certain communities in Jamaica, you have to use town criers. Because they don't read the papers, they are not on WhatsApp, they don't have billboards in those communities, they don't have digital boards. The way to get to certain communities, even in Kingston, if you're working downtown, you have to use town criers to some of those communities. Waterhouse, Tivoli. So we know where in the country town criers are required. So I just want to say to you guys on YouTube that we love the
so
feedback
Conrad,
but it's not
so,
that you're sending
so
ideas
Conrad,
to these committees, to these sessions for us to be activating. You know, it's not a
so so so,
project.
so Conrad, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I leave people to do their thing. And like I said, no one has a monopoly on ideas. In
Certainly.
another capacity, I do much more than that in terms of mobilization in a political point. And all of these are the same thing. It's marketing to get grassroots people to come and vote, to come and attend the dance, to come and attend the football match, to come and go to champs. It's pretty much the same target market, right?
Right. And
So what I was saying to you is that prior to that, or prior to now, to this game, what you call these things now? A tongue crier was never a part of the JFF's marketing strategy. So I can't tell you about JPL. I won't pretend to know what I don't know. But again, from within the fans, when I'm talking about organic, no, the fans have reveled around a slogan that I think was emanated from Ryan LFC, right? Now, many of us are not friends or thing with Ryan, but we have to give credit where credit is due. I think sometimes when something emanates organically from the fans, I would put it to you that is something you might want to think to run with.
You think about,
right?
Yeah. Let me say something.
You see that believe in a man? You see that believe in a man? Something? And that me hear people are talk on the road. When me I talk to my ball friend them, right? I'm gonna be straight with you. I didn't still got Kingston jerk and a drink beer. I'm gonna hear the man say Jamaica land me love. But just I say, man, believe na man. You know, so Reese Nails na Jamaica. Believe. And that me hear people I say. But I just tell you point blank.
Again. I mean, I said, mistake my word, and I said it at the call at the start. I said, cannot say that was in any conversation. I've had many conversations with Ryan. Never brought up to say, boy, I use that as campaign name. And I've had many conversations with him. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is decisions were made separately. But what we're saying to everybody, right, was made separately. At this point, we listen, we hear. It's now after the fact, but we hear now. You know, some point we hear now, and I've been trying to say to JT, we hear you.
Conrad, and Conrad, it's gonna be okay after this. You know? JT, you know, carry malice after the show done, you know.
No, I know that. And as I said to you, so we now will no malice either. I come here for kind of just there with the group to say what miss a day one and what miss day two. With day and I said it at the start of the call. With day 1.5 years.
Conrad, though. See, listen how this sounds. You're saying that the decision was made based on research that this thing unifies people. But a lot of the fans here is telling you that this is what they feel unifies people. And I'm telling you that that's what connects with me.
I
You
understand.
know what I mean? Like, and when you think about, let's say you're going to create a brand out of Jamaica, you think, well, how can I say something that connects with the local people, but it still have something that attracts people to Jamaica, what Jamaica is known for? We add a little pat wine, the no manner, but the word believe is the centerpiece of the of
And
the whole thing
and I
that brings
appreciate
people together.
and I
Everyone
appreciate
says
that. And it's a
Jamaica land
feedback.
will bring anybody together.
It's a feedback that I welcome, and it's something I'll talk to my team about generally, and that's my conversation. I'm saying that to you honestly. It's not, but it was not a part. It was not a part of the decision making at the time. But now we hear it. We can look at it and feel it. Oh, we have a game here. We have a 1 June 6 game here. Okay, we can sit down and feel and say, as I said, we had planned for it to have elements, ways in which we are going to do it, because Adidas have their own ideas of how they want to learn some things. Everybody have it, but we're saying under the big umbrella would be that, and then whatever else needs to happen along the way, we can happen. But again, we hear you. We hear what the fans are saying, and that's why I come on this channel. I'm not hide. I'm not afraid to have no conversation.
You've been in marketing, and I think you're smart enough. When you're working with data and data analytics, there's some points where you can basically optimize, or you can expect certain result because the data shows that this happens when this happens, or when you put the energy behind this. And I'm gonna be fair with you, Connor. I don't expect 20,000 people in the stadium. I can't put that on you right now. And because I also take into consideration the opponent, Jamaican people go off who Jamaica play. If it's Argentina, you probably don't even need a marketing team as well. So your job is gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Which is why I'm saying at the end of the day, right now, we know why we're saying Jamaica land we love. We know why we're saying it. It may not resonate with you right now, and we get it. But I would say to you right now, at the highest level, you guys love on the sport and love on the Reggae Boyz and want the best. We want the same, no less. We don't want to fail either, right? So, and we want to make sure that the success that we are working on the back of is the same success here. But you guys have to appreciate at this minimum level that Rome is not built in a day.
Yeah.
And success. Let me finish. I forgot. I forgot something. I have to tell you, no, I forgot to a meeting. One thing I can say to you, Rome is not built in a day. Since we have gotten in from JFF having zero marketing to what is building now, trust is not going to build overnight. Trust is not an overnight event. So you might come and say tomorrow, yo, we not see 40,000 people in a stadium. 1998 did not start off like that. I have videos from 1996 that the stadium was not full. So at the end of the day, let us be patient. Let us plan properly. The June 6th game is not an indicator of success for the campaign.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not.
I would still be crunching the numbers though.
But everything will be monitored.
Yeah,
and everything. Well, let me just go say two things. Come have to run to me start.
Yeah, you have to run. And Conrad, before you run, just add this to your answer. Conrad, what we need you to also do. I know you guys are marketing, and you guys need to understand the makeup of the team, the diaspora effect, and the local base effect of how some people think about things. I try to explain to some people that a lot of people in Jamaica thinks there's not enough local players in the team. Some people in the diaspora think about. That's why a lot of people are saying the one Jamaica. Because for a man born in England who loves Jamaica, wants to play for Jamaica, it's not necessarily Jamaica, the land we love. He wasn't born there. So we wanted to, but he's Jamaican. So we want you to consider this going forward. This is my last advice to you, and you don't have to consider the makeup of the team and some of the challenges that we faced in the past under previous head coaches. This coach has happened to be able to gel and bring some cohesion and kind of bridge the gap with the divide. So please keep that in mind going forward. It's very important. Some people in Jamaica, if you're talking to them, say, enough of the ball of them for messing with the Indian. We want you to keep that in mind. So I'll let you finish off. And
yeah, man. As I said to you,
Conrad,
go ahead. You say your point, and then I can just close off. Go ahead.
I'll just ask for a proper, official, well produced by a recognized producer theme song and anthem. right? In the way that Mikey Bennett et al. Produced Rise Up, right? That's an appeal. And that in the stadium, in the local stadium outside of YouTube, there are at least three major fan groups. There's the Gate 7 crew, there's the crew that I lead, which is the Half Line crew, called Team Cataract, and then there's the man them that stay over by Gate 1, I think it is. I think you need to engage the leadership of the local fan leadership, because for
And I would
Gate
say,
7, you're talking about
get
30,
my email
40,
and
50
my number.
people.
All I've said
You
to
can
you,
give it to Jay Taylor, right? Because
no, man,
you have to engage. Those were the
and I'll say,
basis of which.
I'll send you Conrad number now.
I'll tell you right now, I have been trying to group everybody up so far and have a conversation. Something that I hear everybody is quarreling about. The research showed that nobody was engaging the groups. And I started this 2.5 weeks, and we can't we can't touch
No,
everybody.
that's
You
no,
know
man. It's
what
not
I'm
a
saying?
quarrel.
So,
It's not a
no, man, I'm
quarrel.
ready. No, I'm not saying there's a quarrel. I'm just saying, been 2.5 weeks, and I've still been trying to make sure I make myself available for everybody. As I was saying, I was in Montego Bay yesterday, meeting with all of the stakeholders who say, if they not go through them, maybe can't not come into stadium. And it don't mean that tomorrow, because I met with them yesterday, they're gonna come out tomorrow for next week. But again, they saw that somebody took the time, drive from Kingston, come to meet with them to come find out what's the situation in Montego Bay, what are the issues they're having, and how we can build a bridge to where we're going. So as I said to you, I know what we're doing on the ground to build bridges, but me not believe overnight is gonna be built. So currently, I have no problem. Take my number, have a conversation, and I said this channel, it seemed to be a very active channel. I hope that I'll be back here soon. We can have some more conversation, we have more time. We even get some more callers calling.
After the game, Conrad, when we have data to analyze.
After the game.
Well, after the game, for me, it no matter what happened after game one. It no matter, in my head, nothing. There's nothing that you guys go say to me after 3.5 weeks that's going to make me
Conrad, I
panicking.
don't want you to think I'm disingenuous when it comes on to that. I'm realistic. That's why I said the opponent that Jamaica is playing as well has a lot to do with.
Yeah, but if you move it from, this is why I said my campaign is a long-term thing, and that's what I sold the team. We have to move from opponent, because my strategy is to move it from opponent. We have to move it from opponent. It has to be a deeper strategy. It's more psychological. You have to move the campaign in Jamaica from opponent to opponent, where it from a game drop people coming. And that is, it's a bigger game in marketing when we are trying to get people to come watch a match, to when you're trying to move a Brazil kind of strategy where the people turn out even if they get 7-0 the day before. And that is the kind of culture you want in Jamaica, but it will take some time. And you're seeing that in JPL. So we'll get there. Mount Pleasant Cavaliers 3 years ago will never have had 20,000 people in our stadium. Remember that. 2 years ago, Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant, two unknown teams, could not have done what has happened in the stadium. They would have played the finals on a small stadium. Just remember that. So results are out there to show. Data is out there to show. Not all data points is digital. So ticket sales with time are some other things we can use. Success factors.
Yeah, and Conrad, we're gonna have an exciting discussion next time I see you, because that's when we're gonna have some real numbers to look at. And I'm not saying, listen, Conrad, I'm not saying numbers to look at to basically go at you. It's to basically see where we are. Because one of the things
we are nowhere, and we will build from here. Join in the plan to get us there. That's my point.
We'll talk. That's even sound like a better slogan.
Yeah, man.
All right. Look at more people. That was Conrad from 876stream. Had to put the press on Conrad a little bit there. Just to get just to see where they at with this stuff. And the thinking and the mindset.
Was I well behaved, JT?
Well,
Did
you
I
tried
behave
you tried
myself?
to jump off a cliff, and I had to pull you back a little bit. But go ahead, Qatar.
I didn't go over the cliff. Sorry, but I mean, brother
You're good,
man,
man. You're good, Qatar. You're
I'm
good.
telling you
Yeah.
straight. I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up.
Mm.
What I heard is yeah. Me hear you. You don't know, but not the way I say. But I listen. Yeah, I got this. So
We got the
sometimes
very beginning.
sometimes you can hear people, but it's like duck off a water off a duck's back. And what I'm saying to you is a marketing company with PR and what is it, content right or something like that. They have a large responsibility. So they're responsible. For example, I didn't get to ask those questions. I know time was short. It's not your fault. I joined late. You sent me the stream very early. However, I was at hospital. Right. But I
Okay.
thought it was very important. Thanks for the opportunity. So, for example, Jay Taylor, they are responsible for bringing players, scheduling interviews. That's PR, right?
Mhm.
So, I wanted to ask you, what's your plan for rotating the players in the squad to come on the YouTube and other platforms? And I didn't like the belittling of YouTube to tell us that we are not the only space. No, we are not the only space. But when there was no one else, it was the YouTube platforms that were pushing to get the word out about the games.
And Ketterak, one
And
second. And I was telling
go
him
ahead.
Conrad that with the JPL, people like military Guna put in a lot of work.
Work.
People like military Guna them put in a lot of work with the JPL on YouTube. So like Conrad is a really nice guy. I see that he's cool, but bro, I think the way they look at things, it come off in a way where it's a sector of Jamaicans who think they know everything.
Uh,
Like
uh,
that sector. I just it's a vibe where I say, okay, let them do it. You know?
so I'm not like you. I believe an opening game of a competition, the opening night, the opening day of the Premier League is one of the highest watch days, and the finale, the season finale, and the opening day. Those are the two big watched days in any basketball, NFL, you name it. It's in the mid part where you have to keep the
Right.
attention high and keep the attention at the level. So you can't start that. Tell me, I start out with 5,000 people in that stadium or 6,000, and then you're going to jump to 30,000. It no go so. You have to put everything that you can do into getting the stadium full. That's the job you took on. So I don't want to hear about 2.5 weeks or 3.5 weeks, because I'm telling you, the cost of putting up all those digital boards, they're not paying the YouTube channels a penny in their budget as a
In their
marketing
budget.
channel.
I know. And people, that's what I say. If Conrad them, if 876 stream, I go put up a poster Jamaica them if you pay somebody on the bike. We go ride, we go do it. The problem that I saw was they cannot just use the YouTubers' love for country as a marketing tool, as a marketing ploy, or we pick out the
Exactly.
information that you look in the comments and that's what we're working on. But you didn't pick out the information where Ryan had a slogan, they say, believe no man, which was connecting. So I have to also think, and then Conrad say a few things that YouTube, everything is negative. It's very funny that YouTube is negative and YouTube is not the only space. It's like a girl, yeah, says she smell, but you still a try date her. It's very weird.
So Jay Taylor, you've hit the nail on the head. I can't hit the nail any better. I think when Conrad comes back, I think he has to adjust the way he engages with the people here. All the way on a big head bud. You understand? No come with the crown and anchor business. You understand? We don't have a 3 card man I deal with already. Don't bring a crown and anchor man in I think. Just come straight. So I don't have any evidence, so I won't say, but I believe that one of the things that may be puzzling them is, and I just say it, I don't have it, but they might just not want to pay Ryan the copyright. Pay the man 1,000 US, I want 10,000 US, I want how much 1,000 US, and take the slogan, believe in the man, because he is the creator.
He's a great, and that's
And take the copyright.
you know what me like.
But don't tell me that a group of highly skilled marketers sat down and took out the last line of the national anthem and said it's a slogan. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're mad. You're mad.
Like big man thing. Like big man thing. The whole I own up and you up a carry back and you take it and you it on a table. I can't think of a wine. Can you think of one? Nah, mate, this is bloody doing my head in. What's going to unify Jamaica? I know. Oh, boy. Oh,
Ryan,
it's 12 o'clock now, man. It's 12
Ryan LFC.
o'clock now, man.
Ryan LFC.
Power up with it, man. What's the anthem again? Jamaica.
No, I think Cataract will lose Cataract. And Ryan LFC Elite Sport register, trademark your slogan, because what will happen is they will end up see that this slogan is hitting, and then they pivot from the boring One Love Jamaica, and then they go into that, and nobody remember that Ryan helps. Remember, Ryan, for me meet you, JT always I tell us, brother, register everything. Everything where you own, you register it. No boy can play with me with my thing then when they come on to register and things. Nobody now go get JT if you run around the building. I don't do that. And that's why I'm not going to be liked. You see me? Why I said live, he should trademark it, JT. Yeah, that's what I said. I just said he should trademark it. Let me take this call. He should trademark it. I always tell Ryan them thing there. And me used to tell Ryan that long time. Say, yo, trademark your channel, all of your thing them. You see me? I know them thing there from long time for me come on this. Because people, what I didn't like in the discussion a little bit with Conrad was, it seems like when you give them an idea, them say, but we did plan to do that. Oh no, wait no man. It'll go happen next week. I didn't like that. And people, that's kind of why I'm no longer in the marketing group. I felt that it's gonna be a thing where we pump idea into this, and it's 876stream. 876stream on the day of judgment, walk the streets of gold. I'm not here to build any company except mine. But I will contribute to my country in ways that I can. But as Conrad said, he's been in this forever. You know, they work with major companies. They should have the answers. Let me take this call. I can't be negative. It's a fact that the person who created the narrative is okay. All right. I don't even read who that person is. Let me take a phone call. Somebody did a call in a while ago. Cataract. Okay.
So Jay Taylor, sorry, I got Taylor. I said the only weakest slogan you could have come up with.
Hear me, no, hear me. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, JT, big up yourself, Cataract.
Yeah.
How we start? I never like when you just follow the ultra defense mode. I understand, say, what I say, you kind of come across the wrong way to them.
Mm-hmm.
But a feedback you give, and we listen to Ryan program, we listen to almost every YouTube channel, all 433 person I listen to.
Yeah.
Him should have, we press the points and press I make. Him should have look on it, or you look on it like more of a marketing side. Because with marketing, you need data analysis to know who you target, how you target them, etc., etc.
Exactly.
But I like the part when him say, the YouTube space negative. Yeah, negative. Everywhere you go in the world, negative.
Look when you watch 7 o'clock news.
Look on the positive.
Jamaica, no? You ever watch 7 o'clock news?
Yeah, man, all the while, they must start with the bad part where they can't come. You can't start the news.
Today,
You
one
can't start
lady
news
take
and say,
2
they
mangoes.
can't start news and say, a fireman saved 20 people today. Why they don't want to hear that? They want to hear about the people that were dead first.
Yeah.
That they want to hear. And I said, John, know that about an hour so. I understand when I say, we have to give them a time. I'm like, you hold it. You're respectful towards him. So I guess him can say, you know, I try to push a narrative, say, them on 3 card, man, or whatever.
No, man.
But we have to give them a time.
We're not
do that. And if you understand, so we not do that. The space negative, yes, everywhere you're going there, or it go negative. But even if we try to look on the positive, with where you say about try to use Ryan slogan, sorry. You still can't
But
have
Carla,
time
and when him what I'm trying to explain him to him, Carla, the same negative YouTube where them attack, I hit drive a lot of change in the JFF, though.
Exactly, because them want to prove them wrong. Is it? And him just have to look upon it as constructive criticism.
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah. And you see cataract hold back because you know the cataract he will say anything will come to him. And cataract hold it back and give him constructive criticism. So them know if we go back on the drawing board, there's a long campaign because 2026 they're far from now. So just wait there. Mr. 876. Go back to the drawing board and take a feedback. Jamaica land we love sound like something where never well thought out to me. He ended up on Ryan program and him right Ryan probably never suggested to him. So
he come like me tell you say, yo, me I go a beach. We go a beach and now you just run go grab your clothes. You need a beard.
And Cataract make a point before me go. Cataract did make that point. Cataract say, yo, them basically Cataract said them sound out of touch with the streets. And I read the comments, Mr. One time MG I say, he might answer somebody, MG Sports, he might answer somebody in a chat I tell him, say him not sit down, him not hear the believe no man. Him not hear it now in the streets. But there are people who hear it. I remember say 2 different social spheres you have to look on when in Jamaica. You have the uptown class, not even 2, uptown middle class and the ghetto side.
Lower class, yeah.
Who are going to come on full stadium more? Uptown people now come full stadium.
And but here I know, Carla. That's why that's why I question their marketing strategy, how they're gonna target people. Because even for the example, I say with the QR code, let's say I don't know if you're there foreign or you're there Jamaica. You're there Jamaica. Let's say you're there foreign, you never really keep up with the football. But the first thing you walk out at the arrival, you see Jamaica versus Dominican Republic with a big QR code to purchase your ticket. You come from foreign, brother. You're already locked in with Apple Pay. Your bank card already locked in. I wouldn't tell you if you go nail up a QR code on a good intent, brother. You see what I'm saying? You have to be strategic and think about where are people gonna be able to utilize this specific thing. And this is why I didn't want to know from them. Where's the data? And I don't believe Conrad when he said JFF turn over data analytics to them. Think about that, Carla.
Him they come across as too ultra defensive because in the Depan Ryan program and he kind of make a point when him say Ryan said to him, say, yo, when the people then come out at the airport, the first thing they're supposed to say at the billboard and them way. And he did say them plan to do that and them make a no say. As what I'm saying to you all ago, at the long term, them look on not the short term. But for what we have so far, them for just look on it as you are calling out as constructive criticism. Because they start the program, you know which part of the program you catch. If you catch a part when you say you're going to meet with media marketing personnel and etc. And them can provide you with that data so you can know.
Carla, how much time you see a billboard and you actually buy something?
No,
you see, seeing a billboard is one thing, but actually getting a person to commit is more important.
That is true. That's true.
You know what I mean? The great billboards, they are drive past in a bus, but you sit down in a hot bus so you can barely pay a fare in a way. So the billboard means nothing to you.
Yeah. And even them for just look on it as feedback and provide. I never like a part, I said before, I never like a part and say about YouTuber. Because tell you the truth, if I never feel like someone, I don't really follow up Reggae Boyz football. God, the passion never did that. I come out now, more passionate. Man, I
Yeah,
go say YouTube by them now go help fill the state all just like 200 this or 200, but numbers count eventually. Every make a muck, so they're supposed to understand that. So if we just wrap it up, just me know say them all is the same way because if you go in a meeting, somebody else are listening to it. Wanna just look on it as constructive criticism.
Somebody else.
Not perfect. Wanna get feedback from we the people and see people still a push out effort, cause man like Peso I do groundwork. Them should utilize them man, them more man like Demo. I start one program I gotta work and hear Demo. The pan radio station, Power World Chase program. I shut off.
Carla, did I say that ghetto people? This brother says, so you're saying ghetto people will have the Apple Pay ready? I don't know. Where did we? This brother named
No, them not get them. Them not get them something. They not have them something there.
He doesn't understand what I just said. That's the reason why I said I wouldn't go in the ghetto and nail up QR code. it's like, you see me, I say, and it's not a thing to ghetto people. It's just we're talking about demographic and where you're gonna pull what strategy marketing you use for each. But Carla, what me can call you? So me save your thing here. So when you call me, what me know say you.
Boss, man, you can't call me boss.
Boss fan. All right, my boss.
Boss, one fun, man. Oh, one more thing you ask, you say I didn't market it.
Yeah.
So when I hear talk about the Euro squad, I hear big no, bro. I just don't make the idea straight.
No, man, me go do that, man. Me go do the Euros, man. I already have some
watch along. I go do watch along. I just go do review on the games.
Brother, me have to go figure it out because the football, the time period the football I go hot.
Hectic.
It go hectic. So me kind of have to and me say no, me I give them till the first, and if them don't come out with the squad, me I go drop the squad myself. And the next thing,
no man, I do that.
Man, no. Listen, me not play with them. That's why I tell you, me not do interview in a Barca. Cause you see when me come with my foolishness, them me supposed to
one more thing. Yeah, man. One more thing. Me not think Ryan would have a problem with run with it. Yeah, I'm forgetting credit still. So I really think he would have copyright.
Yeah, them fi just talk to Ryan, bro. Them fi just talk to Ryan about the thing. But my thing is, bro, it did sound like the last thing, Carla. It sound like when Conrad them pick up idea along the way, them just say we were thinking about that and we do it. You see me, I say, me just don't want to hear that every minute, bro. Because if we did not go do it, we don't hear on the top.
Yeah, I say them to be less reactionary and more progressive.
No, they can sometimes accept that, hey, that's a good idea. I think that's something we need to look into, other than just always seem like they had it figured out. You see me, I say?
Me get what you're saying.
Yeah, because
get what you're saying.
Brother, you see the way how me critique them, bro? Maybe that's why I'm no more successful. Bro, I saw me critique myself, bro. Like in everything when me are doing it. You know how long it take me to start on my YouTube channel, brother? And come up with a name. Try to come up with the look. Like everything, even just this portrait thing when me I do right now. Even me not just turn on my camera and say, how can I be presentable to the people, them? Like, if they're getting millions of dollars to do it, bro, I expect them to do the same. Basta, we link, you know. May I go link that somewhere? Yeah, can you see? We're going to talk.
Yeah,
all right, blessing. Wait, more I'm bringing Brian Martin. I think Presser 433 was saying something about the JPL. If you can tell us, Brian Martin, as a man who's
good afternoon.
In the JPL, the growth and the progression.
Well, when I hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you. Are you hearing us?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. Good afternoon. So,
yeah, man.
I don't know who are the person because I never did watch when the people them join. Good afternoon to everyone.
So let me just ask you the question, yeah. Brian. The question is, based on your experience, the trajectory and the growth of the JPL, was it all due to the work of 876stream? Go ahead.
No, I don't believe that. I do think that they have done some good work in terms of marketing the league and stuff. But bro, the last time Arnett Gardens won the JPL, I think that was either 2017 or 2018, which one of those seasons when they played Portmore in the final. Bro, that was a packed stadium. So this is not the first JPL
finals, I thought we had a massive crowd or turnout. And also, truth be told, a lot of the crowd that came out were, I would say, were Mount Pleasant supporters. Those people come out to matches. When you go to Jacksal to play JPL, Jacksal is full with people, and 876 is not promoting JPL at Jacksal. So I wouldn't say that they have not contributed, but I don't think you could say they are solely responsible for it. Because in Jamaica, like, and Cataract and them, man, they could have tell you, bro, back in the days when Arnett Gardens are play Tivoli, or Boys Town are play Arnett, or Waterhouse and Arnett, or wherever, brother. We used to have massive crowds going to watch football games, and we never had 876 stream back then. So, I would really say that. And me the ear person make a point about social media, bro, to the best of my knowledge. The clubs employ them own social media people. I don't know if 876. 876 do social media work for the JPL, as in the JPL page and stuff. But by a matter of fact, there are some people who work for some clubs who also do work for 876 too. So, I would really say them help the club them improve. I mean, yeah, in a way, I mean them in terms of from a strategy perspective where you know, if them come in and start improving in one area, then obviously the clubs would want to adapt and improve in that area as well. But for person to say them directly do work for the clubs, that's not true. If him can find one club where them do social media work for, me give him a thumbs up. But I don't know of any.
More ask you, Brian, because when me look at you to watch JPL, didn't me used to see enough people at the game then when Red Stripe used to sponsor
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. When they used to have Monday night footballs, when they used to have the Monday night football games at Arnett, where they used to call Tuffy and this Mr. Monday Night and other people, bro, people used to go out in numbers, even when games used to play at Waterhouse. People used to go out in numbers to watch the games. I mean, since COVID come, that died down a little bit. I remember during COVID, they have the truncated season and them stuff there. But I think by and large, once Premier League football is being played in the corporate area, people will go out and support. And since more players has come to the Premier League, when them play at Jacksal, brother, regardless of who them play, people out there in numbers. I remember there was even a point when them used to have to turn back people from going to Jacksal, brother. That's before 876 stream. So I agree that them do some work to help in enhancing the whole product, but I don't think they can be credited with any rejuvenation or anything of that sort, because as me can tell you, brother, people are just to go out and go watch JPL or Premier League, if you want to call it.
Okay, let me bring in T-Got and Cataract. T-Got, Cataract, you guys can choose which one of you want to go first, or...
Hey, I'm going to go first because, you know, there's a video I work on and more. You see you, JT, you're going to get to a ban, you know. You're going to get to a ban, you know. You get to throw it out of press room already. I know you have...
Me getting a throw it out of press room?
No.
And are you going to press conference go say, yo, Chippy, what go on?
You're going to get a ban. Mark, you grade the people in too hard, man. You grade the people in too hard, brother. You're going to get to a ban, Rasta. But anyway, it was nice that you find out and point out a lot of stuff that was there. You understand? It was a good look at chat you have. I know that you're a thinking person, always on your feet. You understand? It was good. You understand? I like how you point out a lot of things. You understand? But the guy just gave some figures a while ago. He said in 2017 there was a lot of people watching the let's say the JPL. You understand? Because it changed. The name has been changed over the years. So let's say we're gonna use the JPL for the name now. A lot of people, but that's 7 years ago. We want to see the figures, or we want to know the figures. What's been happening since the COVID until now, which is 4 years ago. You understand? What the figures is like with people watching the JPL and how many people coming out to support the game. You understand? And we have to look at the fact that when this 876 take up the JPL in hand and start put it out there. You understand?
That's why I asked Brian Martin, T-Got, because I wanted to know the trajectory where the
Right.
drop off was, and how Conrad was just saying like they can remember watching JPL, and there was it may be not.
Yeah,
as
there was a
much-
lot of people. Can't you remember when
Yeah,
Concacaf Spring?
T-God, T-God,
Yeah.
make kind of be balance it how we are dispose the information, because remember that COVID was what, 2020?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
talking
in,
about.
2020 there was no JPL. It stopped.
Yeah.
Then in 2021, that was a truncated season where no fans was allowed.
Right.
In 2022,
Right.
people were slowly coming back out
Right.
to watch football. The world was just being regularized back. So
Right.
really and truly, it's 2023
And 4.
and
Well,
4,
Yeah.
which I could have said, yeah. So,
Right.
bro, as me I say, I'm not discounting that 876stream has done some work in terms of marketing the football and whatever, but I'm saying don't act as if they are the second coming of Christ.
Fine.
Them
That
is
is
not no Messiah. Them don't come on earth. No, them don't come bring the people who wouldn't go watch football to come watch football, brother. Because I'm telling you that during the regular season, when matches are played at drop all,
Go to the final with the I think it was Seba Arena. Stadium Park.
bro. What I'm saying to you is, when JPL play a drop or when Arnold play Monday Night Football or whatever, a lot of people go to watch those games too, brother.
Right.
Many people go and watch those games.
People all support their community. You understand? That's why they wanted the Reggae Boyz to go into the community. You understand? And bring out the players. Because people always support their community. If I earn it in the final, a bag of earned people are going there. Tivoli in the final, bag of Tivoli. Waterhouse, everybody. The only team don't have a true fan base, you know. It's Cavaliers because they don't have a community. But the rest of teams, all the teams them in the JPL, as far as Cataract Mike can correct me, have a community where the fan base can come out. You understand? So yeah, that's just basically, we just want to know the numbers and stuff like that. You understand? And me, on the other hand, in my opinion, I just say after the match, we want to see the numbers. We want to give them a chance because right now, the Jamaica Federation, Football Federation, they don't have nobody to promote them thing. And
But T-God, I think the point that JT made was instructive enough in the sense that we are gonna have to wait until we see our next game, because to the best of my knowledge, me don't know if them have no numbers there to compare this game to any previous game.
Right, that is true.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking Brian and T-God about the data analytics. And Conrad was saying that, be honest, T-God, you think JFF, we couldn't book a ticket for a player sitting in an airport, was storing data analytics to hand over to
JFF, but JFF never have nobody working in their marketing.
Exactly. So how the hell did Conrad get data from the JFF?
I know the marketing person that was working in the JFF and then they stopped working with the JFF a long time ago.
And any marketing company working with the JFF, they're not turning over their data.
You understand? I know the person who was working in the JFF never have no marketing person. You understand? They didn't. You understand? I know the lady. You see that good hint. I know the lady that was working in marketing. We interview her on our program. And JFF never have nobody, and she did leave JFF and do her thing privately. So
and we're gonna swing the show, because we're gonna get to our next level. We just want to let people know. We're gonna get into the squad.
I like the idea that you said with the QR code, but he's trying to use. That's why I say I will wait. He's trying to use the formula, the so-called the formula that he has that work for the JPL to bring out. We're bringing out the
not the same. It's not the same league. That's what
that is true. That is true. That is true. That's why he might go back in the lab and then try work it out back. The thing when you give him, it's a great idea. You understand? It's a great idea where the people are going to use them phone at the airport and so on and so forth. You understand? Hotel and whatever the people coming up.
Exactly.
You go into that route. You understand? It's not the same as that. So with the JPL, people are going to follow them community. But is it the same method they use and do the ticketing that we have to try to find out, because if it's the same method, they do under the ticketing, like you don't have to go to a store, the Fantanas where you bring out and stuff like that and get the ticket. Maybe it will work. Because how them purchase them ticket to go to the JPL? What did they do? Did they go online? You have to look at that. You know? So if they go online to purchase the ticket and steal them the pack, maybe it can work. But if they didn't go online to purchase a ticket and then go to a store and stuff like that, a totally different thing.
Yeah, and Tycoon, let me just let everybody know, we will be getting back to the regular format stream. We'll be getting back to the regular broad screen stream when we get closer to the games and the squad and them out. As of right now, people, we're just doing it's a pop-up stream where we just do it quick and fast. People can catch it on their cell phone and stuff. So may I let you know?
Me hear make a point earlier which was instructive, and I don't know. Me think I did me alone think that way. Brother, I have listened to Conrad and other people from 876stream come on media and talk. And this is not me knocking them either, but bro, I am always concerned. I was very concerned about every time somebody make such a suggestion to them in a way in which they can improve the product, their response is they were gonna do it.
Jesus Christ, Brian!
It suggests to me that them think them are the repository of all knowledge, brother. That part they strike me away, brother. I don't know.
Brother, so Marlon said JPL ticket was sold on the final. I was sold on for the final. Okay, so tickets were sold on. So we also know what media they use, and so I hear on another program that they say that most of the ball or most of the people come from Mount Pleasant, that the owner for Mount Pleasant give about 2,000 or 3,000.
This me did want to ask Brian Martin T got the Mount Pleasant effect. Because he used the last 2 years, right? He got, but Mount Pleasant has been in the semi-finals and the finals the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah, man, JT.
Who's the B? Who's the B?
Yeah, so Tigat.
You were right. You were right concerning the people always watch football. You understand? So the effect with whatever not gonna be that much because we always have to support the community. You were right.
So Tigat. All right. So me can't confirm both. Mount Pleasant giving away tickets. I mean, I know that people used to say that when them just come to the league, that them used to give away tickets and use bus to transport people. But however, by and large, in the last bro, yes, even the playoff, because Mount Pleasant was in the semi-finals, even the quarterfinal games, bro, I was at the games and I saw hundreds of people there in Mount Pleasant jersey, brother. So. And I put it to you that Mount Pleasant, between Mount Pleasant, Arnett Gardens, Waterhouse, bro, you would have had a massive turnout at the stadium once those teams are in the playoff, because those people, their fans, they really, whenever they are on a good run, and Tivoli to a lesser extent, them come out and support them people there.
And our next thing, dude, and I don't hear Conrad mentioning the work that military Guna put in. Brother, a military Guna make me evil did watch back JPL. Me gonna be honest to you, because we had no way to really watch unless we got that.
Yo, JT, but you to that point, bro. I heard they made a point early on. No, I don't know if 876 were the ones who probably could have done it, because maybe them have them own private entity and them have them own people, them want market or whatever. But I really felt that the JFF could have found a way, I don't know how, but them could have found a way to include the people who cover the JPL by and large as a part of their own marketing team. Because you have like military Guna, you have this person who own Yardi Sports, Eva Kima, I think there's this group named McNamee or some McNamee, them go and take a lot of pictures. So, bro, you have quite a few bloggers or local social media persons who really go out and make a concerted effort to market the JPL and to promote and to put out information on the JPL, and even the local, even national team to them. Them always find a way to highlight players and give out information and those stuff. So I really felt that they could have been included in some way. I don't know which way in which or how them could have structured it. But I mean, even man like Military Guna, bro, when we see Military Guna stream game live in the national stadium on YouTube, brother, some millions of people could have watched it live or watched it on replay. You get what me I say? So I think them could have, well, even though, to be honest, me see where 876stream is trying to include the bloggers where them give them a discount code and whatever the thing is. But I think the JFF could have probably found the next way to include them. And also, I heard you were making a point when the show just started. Were you saying that the JFF have a marketing group or 876 have a public marketing like WhatsApp group or so? Is that some official group? Or
It was created by the press officer and 876stream, I think, where they put all the YouTubers together in a group. But it was a similar thing we kind of run into, Brian, where
what's the aim? What's the aim of that group though?
Ideas. And I felt that I'm not gonna be just pumping ideas into 876stream while they get paid to implement them. That makes
I can agree with that perspective too. I mean, I made a comment earlier. I'm saying if it is that the JFF employ this marketing team or marketing group to be the brain box of marketing the national team or games and stuff, and then them go out and create a group of people who don't work for them, some of them, to give them ideas that then will go out and replicate as their own, I guess, and collect for it. I don't know. I don't think something about that is not fair to me.
No. That's what I saw. And I tell Simon, it's not a hard feeling, Simon. You know, I respect you. And I'm all for the initiative, but that's why I had to remove myself from the group. I think my ideas is at least worth something. And I don't want to keep hearing from Conrad that they were planning to do this already. So why are we there? They already know everything. Why are we there if they already know what we're going to tell them and they were going to do this? So we just let them do that and we'd stay out here. Listen, people, remember, Military Guna did all a stream JPL game, some game where Sports Max them now going on them game there, And when Sports Max them catch up on Military and shot him 2 bucks. You see me? And Military have to drop the camera and jump over a place and think him a soldier again. And that's a Military Guna stuff. But people, Military Guna, to me, Military Guna would have the biggest impact out of all YouTube channels locally. If you look at the demographic of the subscribers, people, a majority of my subscribers, for some reason, majority of my subscribers is in the United States. Second by Canada and third Jamaica. So my pulling power in getting people in the stadium is not necessarily as strong as a Military Guna, who I think a good large percentage of his followers our subscribers are from Jamaica. So Conrad always have going back to question how you look at things, bro, and it just sounds like you guys know everything already. But the problem is you're contradicting yourself. If you guys know these things and you were gonna do it already, you wouldn't be on YouTube. And you cannot come on YouTube and unify people about Jamaica land we love. Brother, that sound like me there all at school, brother. That sound like me there basic school again. Jamaica land we love. Yes, miss. Yes, sir. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica. Come on, bro. That sound like some like a picnic garbage, bro. And you can, Conrad, and I respect you. I can have this conversation, but you cannot come up here and articulate that lack of effort. That was a lack of effort for a campaign for an entire country. I understand that this decision was taken by a few people in your organization. But what you fail to remember that this one idea that you was taken by a few people, you're expecting 3 million people to get on board. And I asked you, what was the sample size of your research? Because you dropped the word research in there. You didn't tell me. That's something that the YouTube space could have worked, where a military, anybody could drop it in their comment section. Let's say you put out 3 slogans. You put out all the slogans that are floating around. Everybody who goes live or do a video, they have a questionnaire in there. Which one of these you think represents Jamaica most or will bring the fans together the most? Then you could use that statistic and say, okay, we see that this is leading. This is the one that people are more connecting to. Then you could maybe come back and say, why do you feel a connection to this one? You see me I say? You see me I say, why would you feel a connection to this one? So it's I just think that, bro, Conrad, you have to be a bit more humble if you're going to try to engage people on YouTube. Because if it seems like you guys know it already and you're still here, it's weird. It's weird. It's like you stand up in a one party and say, John, what a party are boring, man. The party are boring, you're frig. But me turn up on me, I waste my time and I spend money. Like, come on, bro. If you guys have the answers, go ahead and do it. But one thing I can concretely jump out the window and say, I don't think you have all the answers. I don't. And I said, I'm not going to judge you very hard on the first game because I want it to work. If they get 10,000 people in the stadium, T got from me is a success. If they get 5,000-6,000 people in the stadium, for me, that's success, that's growth, that's improvement. So I want them to. I'm not one of the people who come here and expect 876stream to get 300 to get 30,000 people in the stadium. That's not realistic. It's a process. But if you're gonna try to get people on a journey with you, 876stream, you guys will have to restructure your approach if you want people to work with you guys. If you want people to work with you guys in a certain way, you will have to restructure how you engage.
Once you get the 10,000 people, we have to believe.
What is the main word which keeps coming up, Tiga?
We have to believe.
Shouldn't believe him can't the word believe, brother. Even the word believe alone could have worked. Believe, like the word embodies everything. But the Ryan one, to me, with the patois added to it, I think it's a hit song, bro. Believe.
Just wait. Keep it, because I want the people to come out. You understand? We just wait and hopefully that the people them come out. You understand? And support the team. I'm say the premise when I try to go. We not support the coach. We not support players. We want to support the country. You understand? He might try to go for that slogan. So let's see if it works. You understand? Okay. If not, him says a year. It's not a one-day thing. It's a year. So
yeah, but more times when you start a campaign,
June the 6th. The next World Cup cycle, it must find a next thing to have it work. You understand? So, just like if they get a new coach.
No. But Tiga, you know.
We look at it this way, my brother. Just like if they get a new coach for coach Arsenal and him not win the first match. You think they're gonna fire him? You have to give 2 more matches. Him get a 4 year. So let's see what's going to happen. We can't.
But Tiga.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
In the middle of Barack Obama campaign, he didn't change the yes.
That
we
is
can.
true. You can't change slogan. One to start with that
slogan.
That is true. That is true. But the rise up, it's our rise up thing never start until way down, you know. I bet him never come with that slogan and then go and watch and see what's going on. You understand? Because the rise up slogan never start when the campaign just start. We're not the campaign. We rise up. And for the 98 cap. But let's see. You understand?
Yeah, let me take a call at Tiga and then let me fly again. Go on as boss. Go ahead. Yeah, hear me, Gunners boss?
Yeah, me I hear you know me say muted. Me don't know if it
No, I muted myself because of something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this so long me a call on, you know why let me because I don't know so me come over here now.
No, you Gunners, you know said it Gunners, the connection between the people I'm hearing you on the stream and on you on the phone, I don't have it set up properly. I don't know, I'm not getting it right. And that's why I never bring you on, because then I would have to try to tell you what them say and it would have disrupt things.
What they said is irrelevant right now. Just make them hear what I have to say. I don't want to hear what none of them haters have to say. I just want to tell you. Are you are going to catch some straight, you know, Ryan? Not Ryan, not sorry, Ryan. Ryan will catch some straight. Yes, you will catch some straight. The only man now can just try this select. Yes, I never hear him say nothing. And Ryan might not a whole heap of straight him will catch right now. Because Ryan might sound bad mind.
Yeah?
Yeah, go out and give the people them some credit. All I know where they on the stream attack and I discredit it. Let me ask you something. 500 I don't have channel. Me see all Jason Guna, me Guna brother, open up channel. You know what I tell me say we have a million sports we play across the world and every day I can come here, make me cuss and go on, but you know, me not cuss, no bad word. But you know, just give me my chance because under the attack our ad now. And I never interrupt on the sound. Give me my time to talk now and don't step on my call. Hear this? You sit down over here, and I don't know sit down over here, a lavish and a talk about JFF. You can't find some other sports to talk about. Y'all niggas be getting boring with this now, man. And I'm not telling you.
But Gunners. Most
step on my call. Let me finish.
No, but when you see about the other sports, in Gunners, most of the time when I'm watching something on another channel and I don't like it, I just change the channel.
Me not tell me to change. Me not change. Me not support. Anytime you know why me support you more black.
No, I'm saying all the YouTubers. Remember, you know.
All of them YouTubers that they are Jamaica, one set of non-content producing jokers them. All them, if JFF crash right now and never depend on this to eat, hungry, I go kill some of them. Someone if you sing some different song and come off of 876stream and come off of JFF now. Because I don't love the football and all I do is disgrace on yourself and disgrace the football and come over here and spread the rumor. So what if man want to know how much the 876stream again? Man want to know how much this. Man want if you go sit down, man, someone if you tell you how much you know I work and how much you know I get here. And that's enough to do. I tell you how much time I'm going to take care of my kids them and them thing there. And leave JFF and anything alone. The only thing you're supposed to have to say is good things about JFF. You know, disgrace. No found no. And this belief thing we want to talk about. Nobody can copyright. You know, the first time the brother come up and say believe for Ryan channel, and me tell him say no.
Who said that?
Cleveland Cavaliers own. Our brother come over the one night and say it. I was there, and I tell him no. Cleveland Cavaliers own believe, and also Cleveland is called Believe Land. When LeBron James returned here, so no, not that. Believe what? Believe the Cleveland Cavaliers was gonna win that championship with LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love and them. That's the only belief. Go and look up Believe Land. And see, all know Cleveland Cavaliers people still wear their shirts saying believe. So now I still think that I talk about people to go copyright. Copyright.
No, what, they said man? Believe, no man. I bet you say Cleveland Cavaliers not have believe, no man. Them have that.
Believe. Well, no man a Jamaica thing, but believe no. Believe is already there. Believe land, believe.
No, but you can't. No, listen. The Jamaica Gunners boss, you cannot copyright a word by itself. Where you're just going at the dictionary and just take the word for yourself. It's not, it doesn't really work like that. It's when you actually come up with a word or create it in that way where you maybe join some, then you can own it. You cannot own a word in the dictionary. So they don't own the word, believe.
I disagree. We are somebody, Ryan.
No, but Gunners, that means every song that has the word believe in a hit would have to pay the Cleveland Cavaliers royalties. You cannot copyright.
Nobody else was using it in sports before Cleveland Cavaliers. So we're not going to talk about the songs. We're talking about in sports right now. What me like someone if you come off by JFF or come off by everything with them doing to find a way to criticize it. Jeez. And no, have nothing to say. I Mr. Jason Guna talk about. I don't want to like when they talk over here, you know, because I still have respect for you know. And when if me call JT, one away, or me call Manningsman, or me call Ryan, it's not to gossip about anyone. I call them to talk about family and personal stuff. I me I tell me no call and talk about no guy. Like how some man sit down and a call and I send me voice note them. When you send me voice note to go give people across the world, I go like to me go for people yard for dinner. I'm go over them yard for something. No, I'm going to sleep over them yard. I don't care. What I said is what I said. And how I said is how I said.
But the people am saying I comment that still say you're a racist.
Tell the people them say, I'm tired of we rejecting our Jamaican to pick up English-born players who are not even grandparents. You know, I'm looking at the thing and it's a FIFA thing where they and it say you represent Jamaica or other country if your grandparents, not for them people who don't come from and great grandmother, someone who got jail And some now get banned for them thing you want to do. Because you know I pick up some 7 or 8 generation people when you claim they're Jamaican with them bloodline wash out long time.
So you rather see the team, lose with local base players then, right?
Me not. Them now win with the England reject them neither.
So what we just do a while ago when we got Copa?
Got Copa go do go run third.
No, but Gunners boss, we're actually there though. We're actually there though.
And Daly out of the team. After I go out kick out Leon Daly and I celebrate the third loser. Come on, man. None of that no work for me. I prefer our people them go up there because you cannot have a national team loaded with England reject. And I will not say that. Who don't like it can cut me off. I don't care. That's a fact. Yeah. And then you go kill Leon Daly too. Leon Daly take one little thing. But you still want to bring some little accused rapists from Jamaica. And I say, boy, that me I tell some guy we are talking about. So you can type one type in the comment. I don't care one.
Okay. We're gonna just get rid of Gunners boss there. He's going left again. Let me take a call here. Cannot really deal with Gunners boss in another place. Let me just first responder. Big up yourself, first responder.
Big up yourself. You still have cataract with you?
No, he said there's a thunderstorm in Jamaica, so the internet is bad.
Okay. All right. So there was one of the earliest times, when I was listening to I don't remember which program he was on. He called the marketing representative who the JFF did have a peasant. And it didn't go down too well with some people. So after that, he kind of to make a good life, he kind of apologize. But that is where the program was at the time, and it didn't get any better. So me really have to agree with you in one sense. The JFF never have no. The JFF did not have nothing can convince me. Say the JFF did have no data put on.
Yeah,
because
right.
JFF now let me tell you something. Way back in the day, you know if me tell you, say we used to listen to some vlog, and based on how the vlogging go, the man them in the high seat now walk with no pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why I want you to give Conrad a break. Me actually
he's walking with pen and paper.
He might walk with pen and paper, star. He might walk with pen and paper.
The problem I'm running now in a first responder. Conrad I walk with pen and paper, but he might tell we say nah right. He might go on like he not write down nothing.
No, but me not think say you really come on the show to deceive nobody. Me think say you really catch him off guard. So let me tell you, it's not like him. He's a liar. Me I defend him. Me I a village lawyer this evening. It's not like Conrad is a liar because the man come to offer transparency. What
you know him personally? You know him personally?
No, man. I don't know. No.
Just check if you're compromised. Just see if you're compromised.
Yes. Me want to give. And you know what too?
Mm-hmm.
You did give the JFF a clean slate after the election because you are a fair person.
Yeah.
So right now, we think we should give Conrad a clean slate also.
Not only that, first responder, he will get a clean slate and he will also get his accolades for their performances. But what I'm letting Conrad know that is this is not the typical marketing job that they picked up. Conrad need to know that they end up in a situation here where Big Stone are fling for about 3 years now, and because they're a marketing agency, they're not immune to one of them River Stonia.
Yes, but me also don't want to run him that he no want to come on no platform.
Oh, no man.
Me no want to put no pressure upon him that him feel, because guess what happened? The General Sec used to come on and he came on with the same focus we offer transparency, but eventually we chose to upon him that he know want to come back. I mean, he was weighing the balance and found one thing still. That is why we don't really care. Well, personally speaking, we don't really care to see him. But there was a time when mother call up my friend him and tell him, say, give the JP a chance, man, because they hire new Gen second. He might come out and he might talk to people because before you never even know who the Gen sec was.
No,
You
I
couldn't
think
find-
what
you couldn't
happened,
find-
I think what happened, I think Dennis Chung, I think where Dennis Chung really felt the wrath of YouTube and he realized that this is not your typical go on TVJ and flip over and walk out. It was when the payment with the girls. Because the problem with YouTube is as soon as him said something where people can fact check and she says a lie, you have somebody go live in a 2 minutes. So he was constantly bombarded by fact checkers and people saying, but you said this, brother, and you said this. So that really reached Dennis Chung, And I think
but that's why we say he was weighing the balance and was found one thing. And then after that we never want to see him again because we are look for truth. A truth we are hunt. You understand? But Conrad now in just start, man. The man just starts. And the JPF come from zero. You understand? And like me say, the little things that mother weigh him with, me now put no pressure upon him because it's almost like your parents will say, so you never wash the dishes. And at that time you remember say you never do it and then you say yes, but you really say yes.
Okay. And that's my only problem. That's my only problem there. And people like when you do stuff like that first responder, you push people away. They're saying like, why do you even bother have me here if you already know how to do everything?
Yeah, but we not give him a fair chance still, man. The man I go for every program for offer transparency and for doing marketing. Give him a chance because the JFF never have nobody. But another thing too, you see the Believe No Man and the Jamaica land we love. You as a promoter or you as a music man, make up a song with Jamaica land we love or make up a song with Believe No Man and see which one of them are the easiest song to make.
No, man, I don't really look on it. So, and if I would make a song, I wouldn't be the one singing it. I would get a proper artist.
JT, if you are in school, I may say, make a poem with Jamaica land we love, or make a poem with Believe No Man. I Believe No Man are the easier poem to make. You understand what I say? All right. In 1998, when they come up with this song, Rise Up, look how a 2 words.
Rise up.
It's easier to make a song.
Stand
exactly.
and take your place.
Right. You know what?
Destiny. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It would have better them use the same song and the same 2 words than the Jamaica land we love. It's too long.
Jamaica land we love. Me, in first responder.
How will a DJ make a song with Jamaica land we love, brother?
No, it is just I don't think they thought through that and understand the importance of, and this is why I had to press them today, first responder.
No, but you see, me, I'm here to defend the man, but me also disagree with the Jamaica land we love thing.
Okay.
It's too long.
And it's basic. It's just basic.
And it's too basic. It's too dry. Man.
Generic, as they would say. It's
exactly.
Generic.
And plus, why you gonna if you cannot reuse the song Rise Up and the Maxim Rise Up, you can't use Jamaica land we love either because I hit in the anthem.
My problem with that in first responder is, you see, when you're kicking off a campaign or you starting anything, you're probably not gonna get it right on the first go around, but you want to get your branding right. Imagine Apple had a banana on that. And they call it apple, apple product. You can't get that wrong. Before you go to market, that needs to be corrected. You need to get that messaging corrected.
But question for you. Did you get the impression that they're gonna change what they have?
Well, and that, you see, no, that's the problem that I ran into with Conrad when I said, I see what you're doing here. He gives you the feeling that they're gonna adjust these things along the way. What he doesn't understand in football is when you are any campaign, when you start with a slogan, that's the slogan for the entire campaign. You don't change the slogan every game. Then you would be wasting your time. You don't need a slogan then.
I know, but did you get the impression like him really say, "Rotted boy"? No. Talk to my friend there.
No, he gave me the impression of bad memories of a sector of Jamaicans who I say, yeah, them can't turn over YouTube and talk, but he will listen to you, but he's not really there to listen to you too. And he actually said something about that he's not here to get ideas to go implement. So I really don't know
So why me think say my work with him pen and paper?
That's what I said to you. Say it was very contradictory. It was very weird when he said those, and I was pinpointing those things, but I didn't want it to become too messy to stop him each time, because I'm like, I don't think Conrad is really tracking what he's saying, because him don't know say a YouTube this.
But if him come back to you and change the Jamaica land we love, you just say, listen.
If him come back and change, I wouldn't say he's necessarily say he's listening. I might say that he's compromising. Compromise is different from listening, brother. Me can compromise with something to make you feel better, Doesn't necessarily, and just for you to shut the hell up doesn't necessarily mean.
Yeah, but you know what? We don't know when we are gonna ever feel it. Say, the Jamaica land we love thingy. Me no see who said DJ is gonna make songs and all of them something there because of the words. I mean, I see nobody make. Me no see no good song come out with no Jamaica land we love. It too long.
Yeah. It's just, and it just doesn't, bro. Like first responder, I swear to God. Actually, when I hear it, it's I get a sense of annoyance. It's actually because I believe that is already embedded in us, where we know that Jamaica land we love. You don't have to tell me this again. I feel like he's punishing us to send us back to school. Like, go back to early school, go sit down and turn up in a line at the sun hat and sing an anthem. Like it gives me that feeling like, and that's why I had to question first responder if they are really on the cutting edge of pop culture and trends. You see anything me I do on the internet, first responder, I look at the most top or the most professional thing in that niche, and then I start picking it apart. You know about the US military and all those things. They do a lot of reverse engineering. They find things and they reverse engineer it, and then you build it the way you want it. That's kind of how I approach things. I would say, okay, this is what Apple does. This is what this company does. This is what these YouTubers do. And you start, and then when you implement those things, you start forming your own identity, because it's a little bit of all the things that the people who are at the top of that genre is doing well. That's how I approach it, and I don't think they figured that one out.
Well, me think say Conrad did know say I'm gonna run up in a JT Taylor today. That is the thing. You understand?
No. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But I want Conrad to hear it. Conrad, you're probably not gonna see this part, bro. It's all love, and we just, as I told Conrad, first responder, not because I respect you, I'm not afraid to drive the Juta bus over your head. Because we just put the
And
team and the football first.
And the type of person you are you see him when I would carry him go to the hospital and pray over him.
And pray over him to and maybe pay him hospital bill to and drive him back and come check him next week. You see me?
Right.
But what I'm saying to him now, when we carry him back home and him a heal up, we say just don't come back around the football because we don't want to have to run the bus over you again.
Right. and Taylor, one more thing.
Mm.
You see that how Proven sponsor the JPL? They might one of the sponsors for the JPL, don't?
Who is?
Proven the bank. That's a Mr. Chris Williams business.
I didn't know that. You're educating me now. I'm listening.
Yeah, man. So here, this one I tell people now. You see like how we love football and Proven sponsor the JPL?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the financial world who not sponsor football, take your account from them and go put in a Proven. Me think said that is how we supposed to reward marketing, reward people who put their money where their mouth is. Me think we're supposed to support them back.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 1,000,001 financial institution in Jamaica who not help. Take your money from them, the institution there, and put it in the institution who you see as sponsor the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. That's a good one, you know.
I hope say Chris Williams are listening because me I go take my money from one next institution and I go put it in a Proven because Proven is the one
helping
who is
our football, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and if you when I grew up, you did have two tin of milk, two people who have condensed milk, and even if we did like one more than one, if we want to sponsor the football, we stop by the other one and we go only by the one who we know say sponsor football. We think that we're supposed to do to make people know say we are listening to who are do the sponsorship and we are going to support them who are do the sponsorship.
The problem with that now, and this is where we always end up coming off negative, but is I'm picking it apart. You see, maybe like you as a person who is more cutting edge, you probably would take the risk of moving around your bank. A lot of people at Jamaica don't love them problem there, brother. You're gonna hear people, you're gonna press responder, you know that. Talk to her when they're auntie, Jesus Christ, we gonna move me bank now. I problem me are bringing on my life. You know that. You know them things.
Right.
We don't love them. Jamaican people don't love them problem there.
All right. Here where you can, you know what? Because joining the bank is so damn hard, you know. It is so hard to open an account. Sometimes that is the only negative. Having to show so much proof that you are who you are to open a bank account. You understand? It's easy to go in, hard to come out.
You know, first responder, I've been banking with Scotia Bank. I've been banking with Scotia Bank from the time that I've opened my first bank account with Scotia Bank. And I remember when I went back down to Jamaica and I wanted to get a bank account and they're saying that I need to go check 7JP for them know for me. And I'm like, guys,
but that's true.
Like you're supposed to have that data in your remember, police at Jamaica just talk about using computer to put your name in there. Me used to always ask first responder, like when they give people ticket or arrest somebody and they write it down in a book. Suppose the book page tear out.
You're kind of dark. And I went tell you something else. I went tell you something else. You see, 2024. If you live in Mandeville and you get a ticket at Montego Bay, say you have to go to Montego Bay for the courthouse.
Jesus Christ.
You can't go nowhere in Mandeville or Kingston to go pay for that ticket there where you get a Montego Bay. And anybody who know anything else can call in and tell you. But me just view them something so backward where you live at Portland and you get a ticket at Montego Bay, you have to live from Portland to go pay the ticket at Montego Bay in this 21st century.
Damn. First responder, more switch the show, but me go keep you on and we talk about this. Me one day me save it for your next show, cause 3 hours, you know. We're gonna save it for your next show. We're save it for your next show.
Save it for your day when you say anybody who have any topic can just call.
No, I don't know the topic. I mean, they're gonna give people them precise squad, but it look like we have to save it for your next show, all right?
Me didn't want to hear the squad the way I come out with.
Yeah, we're gonna give people them people. Me don't want to stir up no more problem today, man, because you don't know what me go telling us. So me not really want to stir up no problem today, no more. She what a problem going already.
Come next week, me put Kira Anderson. Me start Kira Anderson in a midfield because we have no Casey Palmer, and me put Lati Bodier a right back because before the two people get suspended, me didn't have a headache as to what we do with the defender them what we have.
Mm-hmm.
So if all the defenders them turn up, me I put Lati a right back, and then me not have no headache again because them keys are suspended. So that solved the problem of, and me I put Kira Anderson to give a start in a midfield. That's a two people for my team. So you can. But I love to hear what your team have.
I want to do it properly because right now, me not focus and me feel like me might give away too much and disrupt. Because the last time, first responder, a lot of people wasn't really happy with me with the Leon Bailey, breaking the Leon Bailey story. A lot of people.
Right.
Dexter Lambekisa is suspended Joe Grind. And I got that from, that's not. I was corrected by the press officer, Simon Preston. He told me that Dexter Lambekisa, so I think I can quote him here, and Casey Palmer, from the last games, they have accumulated 2 yellow cards. And that's something like, me feel say yellow cards need to stop in the tournament where you just play. The tournament done, yellow card them done. Why is Concacaf keep doing this thing where yellow card is carrying over into something, a new World Cup qualifier, something totally different, and a man pick up yellow card in a Nations League? This makes no sense to me. This is very weird.
It don't make no sense to me. It could be like when the basketball them are play and you challenge, it's something and lose the timeout. Although you win the challenge. That are two backward things. That me don't know who implement them someday. But go on with the chat. Me no want to overstay my welcome. So we will talk.
All right. We talk here.
All right, JT.
And people, you have to understand this, Chris Smith. No, when you see me release, because I never released an entire squad the last time, but I came out, I brought the Leon Bailey. I told you that Kahim Dixie is going to play in his jersey. All of that stuff, all that jazz. People them say, JT, Chris Smith, the problem is, you see, if I drop the squad certain time, they're going to know who give me the squad. That's the next thing where you have to keep in mind. When I drop the squad certain time, because, it's work, the coach has to send the squad to certain people for specific reasons, like how it works. Like, him can just pick the squad and just have it in 9 pockets, and when the press conference him call it out. It doesn't really work like that. The squad have to go to the people and we have booked the airline tickets that are won. Them can't just hold that for 7 months, or the coach just give the game a morning and then give the people tickets off the book, logistics, hotels, and stuff like that. So a lot of people, what I do, people, is I try to wait till at least a few people, like the squad, get into a general area where maybe, I think the press officer probably have the squad, the people that we are going to design have the squad, people we are going to do this of the squad, so them can't really see the person they give me the squad. But if you're just part of the squad too early, they have to know where you got the squad. Is 1 or 2 players. Keep it to avoid the issues. No man, we are give them till the first. You know, them me say squad that drop the first. You know, if them say the squad now drop the first, well, we're gonna just have to give the people them the names where them want with in the squad. I forgot just come tell the people them say them people are not in there. Straight up. So no decide don't want to do it. And Coach Hallgrímsson, I gotta save another show for Coach Hallgrímsson. Coach, what you're doing, bro? You need to just tell the Jamaican people that listen, why you pick your squad so late, Coach, is because a lot of the players are not that committed to Jamaica and they're not coming. They choose when they want to come. I will be back on that, Coach Amir. So when this late squad thing, we know we can't. But remember, I call military Guna people because military was trying to, and then I see I can take Martin Baker call and we take it from there. I have to call about military Guna. He was there earlier. Military, I'm on busy, you know, bro. Military probably a stream a game right now. All right, we now get military. Let me see if we get Martin Baker. Back. Sorry about that. Let me see who else was calling me. Let me see if I missed a call from anybody before Martin Baker. Somebody was calling me. Don't. One Love did I call me? Miss One Love call to. Martin Baker. Let me see if I find Martin. I'm gonna call Martin. Who not in there? Yeah, man. That's something I always do it in a night show, but I just telling who's not there and them thing there. And bro, I'm not excited about it. I'm not excited about it. I wanna not go excited neither. Me just telling her right now, it's just not gonna be exciting. Go ahead, Martin Baker.
Why me not even want to put my head on the squad? Me just attacking, calling about the same believe no man statement. I mean, and me like how you deal with the show in a JT. Me like how you want. That's why I rate you for Ryan time, you know. Cause for Ryan show me hearing, you always ask a tough question. Me like people we put salt in a people's skin, make them feel it. Me not like the petty thing. Me not like you see the petty thing. They move them people. They move like hypocrite.
Yeah.
So. What do you think you would put salt in a people's skin, man? And really watch the face. Cause you know must me learn after the interview with the tough question them. Every little question when me go up on the show them I same thing the man I repeat. Me learn things where him do much interview. Cause you know me depend me live on YouTube, you know. Cause based on my work, me can listen to YouTube any stream based on how me work.
Yeah.
So me hear the stream and the man sound the same about this. Yes, me see my stutter. Me see, yeah. Is it me? So
no, but you know what I did have to do, Martin? What I realize when you get these kind of people who are media trained on your show, you can't let them just continue because they just will talk you out and drain your energy and they touch over so much things that make so much errors, but you can't remember what they ask them back.
Yeah.
So you can't make them just go on, talk, go. So else you might as well just let them talk. It's a talk show.
Yeah, man, me like how, and I respect, you know. And me believe the man respect. After that show, then me know man, I go, if him genuine to himself, he might have more respect to you than most people who do interview. Yeah, you tackle him.
Yeah, and Martin, we want him well.
You know. I respect me, I go give you, you know. I respect me, I go, but me, I go say, see that boy JT there. The man I want me talk things that me not even want to talk. So me feel if him genuine, he might respect you more. Him not fit have you upon nothing, but me call him about the slogan still, you know. JT. When we there for 3 years about say why the stadium empty. If the panic he might talk about the panic ground, that's I believe you. Them don't do the research for true. It was just a run-up thing. Cause me the panic ground and me just a look small man. When me go to man and say, I got the match, the man say, God, which man match? The man them don't believe in a Jamaica team.
Martin, just give me 1 second here. Martin,
that's
hold on. Martin,
no man would have work.
Martin, you hear me? 1 second, Martin. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to explain to Conrad, that the makeup of the team and the diaspora, it creates a unique dynamic when you're gonna market the Jamaica national team. It's not like you market the JPL where people have followed youths we have come from them community and youths we have come from Manning Cup. The national team is not set up like that. And I'm trying to explain that to Conrad that you're dealing with a different beast here.
Yes.
So you can't use the same, it's not just the same method that you use and you get some JPL people. No, the people them have been stonewalling the national team, and some people still have problem with the JFF. Some people still say we not get them man, they
still
not
not believe
go back
my
and
JFF.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why JT, when me hear it to the on the stream and me ask, are the right moving? Because at that, and everybody in a chat with them on the chat and listen, and all of the 876 people, them can looking at themselves a two-way attack. Nobody never believed in the JFF. Nobody never believed in the Jamaica team, and people still not believe in the country, in the team. As I said, JT, when see the thing, and me never know so that I slogan, you know. But when I see the platform them to the pan, when we go on JFF and I see the Jamaica, I said, Jamaica, everybody don't know, so everybody love Jamaica. We could never better them you just remix the 1998 song. If them you remix Rise Up, it would make that feel much better. Just like how West Indies remix, then West Indies song and make it sound different.
And you see how West Indies song shot.
So they make it so modern. So they make it so modern, JT. That's why I believe so they never had a thing funny for true.
It's shut.
And them never think funny for true, JT. Believe me, man, enough people don't be, that's why the stadium empty. You think at Jamaica lang we love make stadium empty?
Them not.
I told the people them don't believe in the team. Them don't believe so we are gonna work on ask some couple friend like me barber shop. Now man in a Manchester. The man them say go match man. Jamaica gonna away. Whether that I tell you, JT, most of the people them on the ground do not believe in a team. Believe, imagine if you have one slogan, you do one something. And the last thing where the person say, yo, believe no man. You know that impact somebody mind. And they might talk about groundwork and mind. Me not bash him, but me tell the educated people them in the world and we are watch. Bro, don't the Bible disrespect the educated people. Because, bro, the educated people act like them too educated till they miss the picture. Sometimes it's good when they humble down your spirit and they sell down to the poor people them ground. Forget understanding. Don't believe true we go college and they got this above. No, sometimes it's good. Don't the Bible tell you sometimes don't be too educated, you miss the picture. So me don't know if them can change it, you know. But me I tell you this, I the same feeling where you get before you even come on the show. And me just a normal fan. I see and feeling me get and me I say, what is?
Yeah, I don't feel anything
Jamaica,
when we hear Jamaica
land. We love Jamaica already.
We love Jamaica already, brother. It's like the man them a come sell with, like the man them a come sell with one Nintendo 64 and I tell you, so you see this, this a go run the place. You see that Nintendo, you see that Game Boy, this a go run the place. And we say, bro, we not use cartridge again, brother. You remember when you used to use the cartridge, them Martin Baker? I have to blow out the cartridge them and flash
JT,
them for them work.
You see them. Me not the last statement before and you see that 3 word there. Me like how Tiga come on. You see, believe no man. The social media people them use it. We're evil. 876 can't come close to some of them followers with them have. TikTok people them use believe no man statement. Artists use believe no man statement. You know what I tell we, JT? Millions of people in Jamaica
already
have believed no man statement.
One second, Martin. So what they should have done is try to own the hashtag, try to own the believe no man, and then all those people we are use the term already end up under this 876 banner without even realizing they're getting because no 876 would have created the explanation for the believe no man. No people that understand say link to the football team. So me understand enough respect, Conrad. But I'm telling you, Conrad, I'm telling you, bro, we on some different levels.
May I give them time to know, JT? As me say, I'm a boss, but me agree with that because we can be a man, you know, and say when we do something wrong, you know, and when a better idea come, me don't know if they're man enough, you know. Because you have some people, as me say, them believe say them high enough. So them not act, they see this man and accept when they're wrong. Some people now have it in the world. Me not even talk Jamaica alone. Some people now have it in the world. So me not about say me I give them time, you know.
No.
But you see that believe man thing there, them can't see it in. Them not forgive nobody no respect. But they can't put it in. Me I tell you, if you put it in, most I can enough people just do not believe. So the team are going to work up, them not believe in the squad. So imagine if you have the logo say believe no man.
So
believe no man.
Martin,
them ears for 3 years.
So Martin, the thing is, you see, as I said, Barack Obama's campaign was what was it again?
No go so far, JT. Use bro God. You look pan way.
I don't know if him
look pan way. Look pan way. JP, the
yes we can. Yes we
bro
can.
God. Yes we can.
Look,
yeah,
yes we can. Three words.
Yes, we can.
Believe no man.
Yes,
3 words.
we can.
Look like and Jamaica land we love that long, brother. Like if them of you understand Nike, just do it. Brother, me would have just realized, say, yo, most of the marketing terms that tends to hit is a limited number of characters. It's 3 words. You see me? And what they don't understand is you don't want to get too far where everything has Jamaica land we love print up on it already.
Yes.
And you still are going to use back some of, you have to go use back some of them same banner, yeah, and thing. And you're spending more money to change it again. So it's like Conrad, do the right thing. Martin Baker, at 3 hours me put
big
in.
up.
Me I work tomorrow. But yeah, what?
Big up, man.
Me want you be the first caller when we are talking about the squad and the coach. We are gonna talk. Joe Grant,
boy, that squad there. Me still that me not really mad. You say no look good, but me still I got support because me believe in a man. So me still I got support.
Yeah, man. But if a Conrad out there play, if a Conrad start on 876stream, me I watch it here. Me I watch it.
Me still I got this stadium and do it. Because we believe 2026 for you see me? Yeah, man.
Yeah. We talk here, Martin.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Boss. Yeah, man. Yeah, as I said, let me just check out people. I'm sorry to all of the people in the comment section where we never get to read your comments today and thing. Adidas must be having jitters with no show of elite players. Mr. E, you know, you see the Obama campaign used the slogan change. Yes, we can believe in. Yes, we can. Yeah, and them thing there. Yeah, so it was, but look at the one Nitro that really stick to the people, them are stuck to the people, them. It was, yes, we can. Bro, this is even the art of songwriting. My time of working with the Universal Music and the Sony them and going to songwriting camps, bro, the hook, no, they're telling you, stay away from complicated stuff in the hook. You know, a lot of time they would have rather use, you want to use something that's just like something that they see a kid can say or something that just peels off. Anytime you get people have to start remembering things with this all the distraction going on right now, you end up facing a lot of problems. But I think they will get it right. Tell me from now, you know, cause I unfollow Big D Leng, aka Squad. Big up yourself, my boss. Loud man, no man. Me not done. Big League Leng. You see your thing now. You move to what the word I need for use now. You move to unhinged. You move like me. Big up yourself though, Big League Leng. Yo, Big League Leng, you play a role in the space, you know. You don't forget that. They might not tell you, but JTL will tell you. You play a role in the space. And you know you have to figure it out. Big League Leng, you need to figure it out now. Oh, you go bring the thing them together. Cause that me do, you know, when me dey home, more time me dey at work. You see, like also Monday at work, them probably a listen to Jeffrey them and them thing they pan the pan podcast. Brother, me I listen to some youth or some black brother. A black youth who do have a startup AI company right now. He was on the Forbes on Forbes, and the man do like the second round. I think his first round of fundraising on LinkedIn was like 13.6 million. Like the man created this this AI algorithm that will help businesses tell businesses how to become more successful. He was gonna tell businesses, like his AI, his algorithm is to tell people, tell business, instruct business on how to become more successful by looking at past data and where they went wrong and errors they made, our other businesses similar to their businesses, and what not to do. So this is why you see me come to 876stream with the whole data. Joe Grant, come on, my boss, Joe Grant. Them lucky man like you not talk on YouTube here, cause you don't know what me talk about, cause you know what the know is. You're in there, like you're in at the computer, you're built in on the hard drive. So Joe Grant, and you're there at the levels, at the top levels. We know what going, you know what going. That's why I have to question them thing at Joe Grant. Me have to ask them on them. Cause we dip on the cutting edge and we think about things every day. Me I text Joe Grant and I say, yo, what you think about this? How this work? How me can get to clone this? How me can get the machine learning thing and activate? And them thing we are talking about with people. So the little boardwalk thing, them brother, and nail up thing, bro. We not depend on them thing anymore, bro. The world has passed. The world gone. People, me not see cash. Me not see cash right here so for about 3 years. I can't treat about 3 years. Me not use no cash money like cash. Me just go in a place and go so with my phone. Zoop over a thing. We not use cash on them thing there again, bro. That's where the world is going. So we can either wait on Jamaica to catch up, or we tell some people in Jamaica what the world is doing and how they can skip the line and get there. Yo, El Genero, thank you very much for the super chat, my boss. Blessing, I'm running over so to hear what Conrad is his team will say. Yo, we go close on your show and go check out Conrad over so. Gunners boss, big up yourself. Marlon King, yeah man, syllables. You know the writing, style, and we stay away from the word for metaphors, them and stuff in the chorus, because the chorus need to be able for one of the best songwriters in pop music. His name is Max Martin from Sweden, and they say why he was so good at writing pop songs is because his English is also so bad that his English level is of a 5-year-old. But he's able to write the song where a 5-year-old can understand the song. So that's what some of the things we're trying to get across. Simplicity, but the thing has to connect. It has to stick on. We're going to check out Conrad over somewhere else. El Genero, same day. Best of yourself. Jam PL fan. It will be interesting. We'll talk, my boss. Martin, yo, me can't big up everybody today. J-Ross, Misai, me go try still. Max City, Tycoon, Marlon King, Bala Kick, Marcus Garvey, people. He needs to drop this link next time. He has Airbnbs in Jamaica. He's a part of the community. If you're traveling to Jamaica and you probably want a nice place to stay, he's always promoting his Airbnb on Instagram. But he needs to connect with me and just drop the link so people can have it and people can just shy. You know, so we're going to link the right way now. Send the link, Kimberly. Kimberly, you ask the link right now? Jaja. I don't know. Who is Kimberly? Because we haven't had a female on the channel. You know. Let me drop the link and see if Kimberly is still available. My friend Sasha is supposed to be on, but she's playing netball, volleyball. So me drop the link, Kimberly. Me don't know. Maybe you work for 876 too. But big up 876stream. Big up everybody who's trying to get people in the stadium. Joe Grant, you know the chip. J-Ross, Chris Smith, Misai, Nitro, Ziza, the name the bud, Tycoon, let me see who here, so if you don't call him, Milo, Uncut, Zebad, Donovan Joseph, my boss, everybody, Tech, what her name is, me see it today for the first time, don't want to pronounce it, Tico. Yeah man, Tico. Yeah man, no ML Smith runner in the squad, bro. Yeah, drop it. People, I love I respect. Me for working at the morning. People, we say me go give them till the first, and if we not hear them push out board now press conference, we tell on the squad, me go just say fuck it and drop it. That me go do. So Jay anyway that Marcus, Jay anyway that if you link up with him, you know if you link up with Jay anyway that rotted the mouse for my computer just dead. So me can't shut off the stream. So I have to talk for a few more minutes. Yeah. You see me the mouse pan the iMac drop out. Yeah, man. So now make the link up in cause you know Marcus, that's the thing I like to get when Jamaicans get together in a space who has something that can work for another person. So Jay anyway the Marcus Messiah Garvey. Yeah, man, him are the Airbnb boss in Jamaica. All the squad isn't I know the squad can't jump. Me tell you, Dr. Gigi, me I give them till the first. Me I give them till the first, and if me not hear nothing, and them know say me not play neither. Cause me want when me drop the squad, when for them have to go cross off the name in a for them squad. Fi say my squad not real. So and them can't do that. So we are gonna see, we are give them till the first. You see me? We are give them till the first, brother. And if them we not hear nothing about no press conference or nothing, we no business about Coach Hallgrimsson or JFF them. We are gonna do it the fans way. Because Jamaica, the only team we can't drop a squad. And the coach needs to be honest with us. It's because a lot of players are not really sure they're coming or not committed and a bunch of garbage. That's why the squad takes a long to drop. If we did have with team and we have with squad, brother, we squad would have dropped like normal teams. Damn, drop them squad already. Some of the other teams them drop them squad. Jamaica squad can't drop. We're not going to depend on that. We'll give them till the first, brother. Them say if we don't hear nothing by the first, we don't know where the chop go. We are going to just come here and I can always not try if you not drop the whole of the squad neither. Me try if you give the people them a little bit. The JT no. Me not go in, don't try to indict leader in this No, sir, drop it the 31st. We can chink room after work and cuss. Yo, brother, people, let me tell you see Nitro. Brother, you see this brother when he am Nitro. Nitro used to troll me on this in my youth. Nitro was, me and Nitro go at it. Me don't know why me and Nitro did actually go at it. I think Nitro did just say, yo, that brother when he am JT, are Clartins. Nitro and Travis Spencer are the two people that when me fight the wickedest war with in the comment section. And see that we are talk football. And I know so we are going to disagree. We are going to disagree again. But that is it for me, people. We are enough people when a link in a real life. And like if them up on YouTube, it's football, bro. We are fans. I'm going to talk to them. Anybody. I never see Nitro in a real life. I don't know them. But we and them fight some wicked comment section war. I'm all for the best players, but I'm tired of this just run with who ready. Yeah, man, that's what I say, my youth. Bro, don't rush it. Wait and see what the coach do. Money, pro, this is the problem. We need, you see, like how we get some changes in the rest of the thing. We need some changes with the squad or with the squad drop. I start to feel like this coach, like something don't right, where we either we don't know we team or our players are not committed, and it cause a problem for the coach. Nail it down and say, this is my squad. And if I end up in any press conference, I don't know what the question. My next question in the press conference are gonna be, well, I probably won't be in. I don't know if Simon them will let me in any more JFF press conference, but the tournament press conference, they can't do anything about that. I can get into those. And the lady from Concacaf as well, she know my virgin fresh out of London. Big up yourself. Me soon me go check out how the press. She a follow fresh order. So many need her if you say, yo, JT need to get him question in. And my question I go be to the coach. Yo, Coach Hallgrimsson, is it a case that you don't know who's really coming? Why you take so long to drop the squad? Or like what is the bend, or is it tactical, or why is Jamaica always the last team for drop them squad? Like that me not understand, because Dominican Republic drop for them squad. So then we can basically prepare for them. So what is the sense if they know for we squad, then prepare for it too? Like, it makes no sense, bro. It doesn't make no sense, bro. This thing is not a sprint. Yeah, man. Money Pro Music and link up in a Money Pro Music. I don't know, bro. You're in the music game too. We have a WhatsApp group and we have different people that do different things too. So link up. In a matter of time, them say we not worry about the squad. But them, yo, big league length, don't listen to them. When them say enough worry about the squad, you go see at least, you go see about 3 people, you know, like, well, 3 people where you say, Jesus Christ. Because remember, you know, we don't have no right back for that game, you know. But remember, you know, remember good. Remember them say we don't have no right back. The man, them confidential. Give me, I already know you're coming with the salt bucket. Bro, the uncle thing Grimmy did for say the last time. That guy, JT Taylor, had run out and come break the Leon Bailey story. Now I have to answer these questions. Yo, when we see the man facing at the press conference, me know when Scandinavian people cross, the man look. The man wasn't laughing, like it really got to him. I feel like he felt that his privacy was actually invaded, to be honest. Like, because things like that now happen in Iceland, you know, bro. Remember, say Iceland, you know, have someone a slide on some ice and a hide on a TV squad and fling it out. Give some other Eskimo people or because people around the world, let me say it wrong. Or the Inuit. They're called the Inuit people. Let me rephrase that. It's not Eskimo. Eskimo, I think, is a derogative term. I think they're called Inuit people, I think. So I don't want to go Eskimo. Because you know the internet set right now, you know, them come on, them cancel me. Bro, cancel JT. Yeah, that is it. Yo, Leroy Bailey, big up yourself, yeah, man. Leroy Bailey, we are going to talk about it. We'll talk about it maybe tomorrow, the 31st. We are gonna do if me do a show tomorrow, then we have to go on a piece of squad, so we can't do a show tomorrow. No, tomorrow the 30th. So we can do a show the 31st and the 30th. We are gonna figure it out tomorrow. Cause you know my thing, you know, people, my head might take me and me just say, yo, people see beside you, yeah, man. Yo, big up on the damn self, you know. At 2 o'clock in the morning, what the time? Blood cleat 1:25. Me go work 6 o'clock. Almost 2 o'clock, people. You know, bless up on yourself, yeah, man, and better than me.